Going on, guys? Novicity, Nove here, True Crime Podcast. Continuing where I left off with the Sebastian Rogers case. I just crashed, so I'm back now. Just to reiterate, we're talking about Sebastian Rogers and how is he still not found and how we need to find him ASAP because it's going into a month and a half, and this is probably the most crucial time because statistically speaking, without finding him now, it's a very high probability that he is no longer with us, sadly. I'm not saying that he isn't, but statistically speaking, when these victims going missing and finding them a few months later, a couple months, a year, these things never look good. For instance, as an example, I know that there's someone that was just found today, Dylan, who was missing for about a year or two, and they just found him and they found him deceased. So as time goes on, it doesn't look good to find someone again. So this is what I mean by we just need to find him immediately, because 15-year-old boy gone missing that has autism. It's not common. You know what I'm saying? Someone is always attentive at his knee, at his care. I mean, the poor boy took medication, ladies and gentlemen. Without meds, without proper care, following his routine, I can't imagine what his mental state is going through. Now, I did learn, especially from people in the chat, mothers and fathers who have kids who has autism, they all told me something that has in common is that they have routines, they attention to detail. Now, some are different from others. Some are runners, some are not. But Sebastian had a routine. Seth said his biological dad stated this. He said that he would not go nowhere without shoes because he got bit by ants. He's some form of trauma. And this is what we're dealing with here, ladies and gentlemen. But where I left off in the podcast before this one, as it went away, I'm very sorry about that, is that I am stumped how his biological dad, that's him, and his mother, real mother, which is Katie Proudfoot, they're together, they're a couple. I haven't heard anything of them looking for their son. So in my mind, I can't imagine someone not looking for their son. Now, the video that I watched with you guys before it all went into a disaster and it cut off, I'm very sorry about that. It was this video. Is that how did the grandparents leave right after he went missing? Now, again, I am not stating that anyone is responsible for this or anything like that. But what I am saying is I would never left. I mean, my son's kid is missing. Would you leave? If listen, I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave. Whether it's your son or the person you married whose child is missing, would you leave? Would you leave them deserted? I don't think you would. I mean, you have a heart. Would you go looking? That part I don't understand. But I digress. He said that they went on a private jet, allegedly. And they didn't need to go to customs, airport, none of that stuff. They took the jet, they left. And that stumbles me. But let's watch another TikTok right now that I kind of want to listen to. Never heard this. Never did.
Listen up.
So I want to watch this with you. But before I do, guys, this is a new podcast, okay? I know you guys shared on Facebook. You liked on YouTube already, the last one before it crashed, and I do apologize. This stuff happens. It's technology. It's never perfect. But I'm going to delete the video. So your share, your like didn't count at that time. So if you can for me, please, or if you're brand new, like on Facebook, share on Facebook. Just redo the whole thing. YouTube, do the whole thing. Hit the like button for me. Hit the share button for me. I would appreciate that so much. And if you're brand new, hit the follow and subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, let's watch this. I never saw this video, so let's start from the beginning. And there we go.
Listen up. Chris Proudfoot told Seth, Sebastian Rogers' biological father, if people don't quit bothering me, I'm going to tell the truth about Sebastian.
What? What? Okay, before I continue, any statements made in these videos does not pertain to Novesity or myself, Nov. Everyone is guilty until proven. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm having brain farts today. Yeah. So, want to be careful here what people say. Everything that I'm showing you is not just fact, but it's people on TikTok. It's alleged. So I don't know how real is this statement, but he probably did. I don't know, but let's have a listen.
If people don't quit bothering me, I'm going to tell the truth about Sebastian. About the really bad thing that he did. That's what Chris Proudfoot said. And then he also said, and if I do, everyone, the police, everyone will stop looking for this boy because that's how bad it is. What in the world is going on with this family?
Wait, what? Is this true? Wait, what is going on? Y'all better tell me something. Is this true? What? What is going on in this case? Okay. Melissa Jones, thank you for the 2 super chat. I appreciate you, Melissa Jones. Pat Robinson, welcome to the family. The Novesity Edition. Let's welcome Pat Robinson over at YouTube. Welcome, Pat. What? Wait, Breezy just posted something. Hold on. Damn, I got to get her comment. It's going to go away. No. Breezy, copy and paste that comment. I'm going to miss it. I can't pin it. Technology sucks. Hold on. Wait a minute. Not sure if it's true. Yes, it is true. Yes, I heard that today. What? This cannot be true. Breezy, can you... Wait, where did she post that at? Here it is. I heard a rumor that he did something to another child, like what he learned when he was SA'd. Oh. Yo, whoa. Okay, this just got dark. Hold on. Ginger for the 199. Do we know if RX has been picked up? I mean, if it has, they would have caught the person by now. I doubt it, Ginger, heavily. But that's a good super chat. Kim, thank you for the super chat. She says, what? Yeah, listen, man. Again, I'm not saying that these statements are from Novesity. I'm not saying that they're true. I'm not saying that they're not. People in my chat is saying yes, no. That's what was said. But it's just like Ashley just said it, a plot twist. Hold on, I gotta listen to this again. Hold on, chat. Are we gonna replay this? Are we replaying this? Are we gonna replay this? Because I'm a little dumbfounded right now. By the way, whoever sent stuff on the last podcast that just happened, thank you so much. If I missed your... Okay, Monica sent 500 stars on the recent one before this one. Sending you some big love, no. Thank you so much, Monica. You guys are absolutely incredible. I love y'all. Thank you, man. You guys are... Teresa Emlo with the 200 stars. Thank you. Jackie M, I didn't forget about you, Jackie M. Okay. Play it again? Okay. I'm going to watch that again. Okay, I'll play it again.
Listen up.
Hit that share button. Guys, hit the share and like button for me. YouTube, it didn't count last time. Facebook, it didn't count. So if you can, please like and share, everyone. That would mean so much to me. Let's have a listen again.
Listen up. Chris Proudfoot told Seth, Sebastian Rogers' biological father, if people don't quit bothering me, I'm going to tell the truth about Sebastian. about the really bad thing that he did. That's what Chris Prodford said. And then he also said, and if I do, everyone, the police, everyone will stop looking for this boy because that's how bad it is. What in the world is going on with this family?
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What do I say? Like what do I? Oh boy, I'm taking phone calls today. Oh my gosh, I'm going to take phone calls today. Isn't the stepdad a pedo? Where did you get that information? Where did you hear that he's a pedo? Where did you hear that from? Jill with the 199 says, Seth said it on the, yes. Okay, Jill, I am going, got you. Thank you so much, Jill, for that super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to watch this again because am I going crazy or what? Everyone in the chat, everyone, they are premiering Court TV in 30 minutes. Are you watching it with me? 30 minutes. They're premiering something with Sebastian, right? What am I hearing today? Yes, they are premiering something new, the mysterious. Okay, yep. They're premiering. Okay, I got to come back to this TikTok. Wow. I hope that's not true. Okay. So, I mean, listen, it goes back to like, hey, you're not looking for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm still surprised. If they didn't go look for their son, there's nothing more of a red flag than that to me. More than the cameras. More than the cameras. More than the cameras. Again, more than the cameras. Sebastian is not guilty. He is the one being abused. What? I didn't say anything about him being. Hold on. Okay. See, all right. Hold on. Somebody on Facebook said he's guilty because what I didn't say it. Hold on. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I just said, whoa, like that's what I'm hearing is crazy. I want to know what happened. I'm not saying anything. Please do not, be very careful here, okay, what you say. I'm saying that right now. Do not put anything, in my mouth. Don't do that, please. I didn't say it. I didn't say anything. That's very dangerous what you just said. Please, don't say that. I didn't say anything. I'm just saying that is nuts. Like, okay, whoever this person is, whoever she is, and you guys that said that if it's what I think it is, somebody said it in the chat. I heard he assaulted Faith. That's what somebody is saying. Okay? These are claims I didn't say. These are claims that somebody else said in the chat. So please, is what Brown Sugar just said. Keep focused. Jesus, please stay focused here. Because if this is true, right? If what she's saying is true, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. I don't know. I don't know. I'm very open-minded, so I like to hear it from the horse's mouth. I like to see proof. I'm not the person that goes, oh, Sebastian is he's innocent. He would never do that. We don't know. You guys don't live there. I don't live there. I don't know. I just like facts. So if someone is claiming things, whatever, I don't know. She's saying that Chris said this to Seth about the bad thing Sebastian is. The bad thing Sebastian did. I don't know what Sebastian did. he seems like a sweet boy. But is it related to him disappearing? It's not. I mean, the boy's missing. We need to find him. You know what I'm saying? We need to find him. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what the claims are. She is saying it. I'm not saying it, but I don't know. But we're speaking about a 15-year-old boy with autism, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm here, guys. This is my first time hearing it. I don't know. This is wild. This is wild. Kim says, no matter if he did it or not, he is a child and needs to be found. This poor boy, it hurts my heart. It's exactly what I just said, Kim. Exactly. Kim knows. People do. Listen, guys, you know, he still needs to be found. I don't know what he did. I don't know. People are saying a lot of theories in the chat. I'm seeing so many different theories. I don't know what to believe. Somebody say his son doing his Faith, his sister. Somebody saying something with another child. I don't know. I'm not making those claims. I don't know. But wow. I'm taking phone calls. Kim, thank you so much for the super chat. Kim, I appreciate you. Diggity says, just because of you and your beautiful smile. Diggy. Thank you, Diggy. I appreciate you. How are you, Diggy? Amaris, thank you so much for the $9.99, Amaris. I appreciate you. Amaris, how are you? Chris is smearing and messing child's name. He is a narcissist and a woman beater. I mean, he did abuse that. Well, in his words, discipline. But I mean, you don't smack a kid's mouth with braces. You don't do that. I'm totally against that now. Come on. Thank you, Amiris. I appreciate that. Julie, you have been always sending these oranges, and I love it because it's executive colors. I love it. Julie, thank you so much, Julie. I appreciate you. How are you? How are you doing today? She says, seems like to me, Chris wants people to not look for Sebastian. If you care like they say, nothing would stop me from looking from minds. Love you, Nove. Hi, chat. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you. I love you too, and you're right. Do I think people should stop looking for Sebastian? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just because this statement came from Chris's mouth, does it make it true? No, we don't know. We really don't know. We really don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We really don't know. Julie, very good super chat, Julie. I appreciate you very much, Shane. Appreciate you. Fran, thank you for the 5 super chat. How are you, Fran? How's everything? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yanni says something, I'm not going to say that word, happened to Sebastian when he was 8 years old, where the mother allowed a 13-year-old who, I'm not going to say that word, Sebastian. His real father does not know until recently. Yes, we did talk about this numerous times. We did. Something bad happened to Sebastian, where it was a 13-year-old boy, but then Katie made a Facebook post saying that was not true. The kid wasn't 13, and I think some details was missing that Katie posted on Facebook, and I read it to all you. I read it to all of you guys. But yes, yeah, pretty much. Thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate you. Dion, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Well said, Millie. Exactly. 2 wrongs don't make a right. So let's not, I don't want nobody bashing anybody. But is there red flags? Yes. So we're going to see what's going on. It premieres in 20 minutes. So we're going to watch it together. You're going to watch it with me, right? I hope so. Thank you, Melly Betty. Appreciate the super chat. And thank you. See some very good super chats. Peel, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Shout out to all my star senders over at Facebook. Jeannie with the 100 stars. She says, hi. Hello. Alicia with the 100 stars says, good evening, Nove. You're loved very much by all your viewers. And I love every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. Elizabeth with the 50 gifted. Elizabeth! doing her thing again. Jesus Christ. I can't stop this woman. New video from Nancy Grace. You guys are ready for this? Elizabeth, thank you so much. Everybody put Elizabeth in the chat. God damn, Elizabeth. Are you guys ready? All right, I'm going to premiere this video, and another one's premiering in 20 minutes. Shout out to Elizabeth in the chat over at YouTube.
Another one.
Appreciate you, Elizabeth. With the 50 gifted subs over at YouTube, that is a huge contribution. She just lit the whole chat green. She's wild. She's wild. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, from the bottom of my heart. You're wild.
In the last hours, the bio dad and grandparents of missing autistic boy Sebastian Rogers hold a vigil where everyone vows that Sebastian will be brought home safe and sound.
Well said. Yes. Yes.
Will he? I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us here at Crime Stories as we continue joining in the search for Sebastian.
Do you believe he will be returned safe? Do you believe that? Do you believe that he will return safe? Safe as safe as possible. We hope so. This is why we do this every day. We'll find you, Sebastian. Spam them honey buns over at YouTube for Elizabeth. Again, Elizabeth, thank you so much.
First of all, take a listen to this. Have the two of you taken a polygraph?
I have.
I have not.
Would you be willing to?
I've offered and volunteered on many occasions to take a polygraph, and I was told directly by law enforcement because of my whereabouts, I did not need one.
I understand. Ms. Proudfoot, did you pass your polygraph?
I did.
That's not exactly what has been stated before by Sebastian Rogers' stepfather, Mr. Proudfoot. Listen. And Mr. Proudfoot, you have volunteered to take a poly?
Yes, ma'am.
If I were to set up a poly for you, would you take it?
Name the place and time, ma'am. I'll be there.
Joining me in All-Star panel to make sense of what we're hearing right now. But first to Dave Mack, crimeonline.com, investigative reporter.
If you don't know what happened right there, he said he would take the polygraph. He didn't take it. I found a contradiction from the first time he posted and said, hey, we passed. But then he also stated Katie took it. He didn't take it. He contradicted himself. And I found that, and I posted it days ago. It was like what, last week, guys? Guy contradicted himself. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good. He literally lied. He contradicted himself. How can you lie like that? I don't want to, you are the stepfather of Sebastian Rogers. You took the kid in. You said in one statement in Facebook, you said we took it and we passed. And now you're saying that, hey, Katie took it, I didn't. Then you're saying it, we're passed. What the hell is going on in your statements? You either did or you didn't. That is not looking good for you, Chris. Now, again, I am not saying Chris is responsible or he's guilty. I'm saying you're not making yourself look good. You're lying somewhere there because you contradicted yourself so many times. That is a lie.
Why the fuck you lying?
It ain't good for you. It ain't going good for you. That is a red big flag. And now when Nancy Grace offered you the test, you said name the place and time, but you bailed. What is going on? Let's continue this video. Elizabeth!
Dave Mack, isn't it true that crimeonline.com did set up a polygraph?
Absolutely true.
And what happened?
Chris Proudfoot told us that he could not take it now. He wanted to, but he can't because the TBI told him not to.
It's my understanding to Cheryl McCollum joining us. Cheryl McCollum, founder and director of the Cold Case Research Institute, forensics expert, and host of Zone 7 podcast. Cheryl, it's my understanding that specifically Sebastian's stepfather said he could no longer do interviews, including with us, because he had been instructed so by the TBI. And Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong, that they did not want any of his interviews to interfere with the investigation, and that even though he had agreed to do our polygraph, he now says that the TBI is going to set up their own polygraph, and he can't take our polygraph until after that. And once he does that, then, quote, we'll take it from there.
Does that make any sense to take their polygraph first and then do Nancy's? TBI is telling you not to take that. TBI, I feel like you just have this CEO boss egotistical ego that like it's disgusting. You remind me of my old manager when I used to work at Starbucks. Yo, Julia, bro, that what she just said, you don't do it until I go through it first. Who the hell you think you what? Does that matter? What the hell does that matter? I have never heard of that. Yo, DJ, play that back.
Sebastian's stepfather said he could no longer do interviews, including with us, because he had been instructed so by the TBI. And Jackie, correct me if I'm wrong.
But guys, I want to be very clear. Polygraph is not 100% admissible, so let's not dwell too much on the polygraph thing. I'm going to be honest with you. It will not hold up in court.
They did not want any of his interviews to interfere with the investigation, and that even though he had agreed to do our polygraph, he now says that the TBI is going to set up their own polygraph, and he can't take our polygraph until after that. And once he does that, then, quote, we'll take it from there.
That makes no sense.
What do you make of it?
That makes no sense.
You know, you and I always go back to Mark Class. If you want to make sure that the law enforcement has everything they need to get rid of looking at you, you can do that. He can set up a private polygraph through an attorney. He can take yours. He can demand that TBI give him one so that they can stop focusing on him and this polygraph business and move on and find out where Sebastian is at, period.
I mean, Cheryl McCollum, you and I can go right now and pay for a polygraph. They'd be happy to take our money. Hey, just put it on a credit card and take a polygraph.
TBI would be happy to accept those results. A polygraph is a polygraph. And the examiner, that's who you're relying on. So you've got somebody that's going to be willing to testify and put their reputation on the line. Again, he could make this happen today if he wanted to.
Let's go straight out to Joseph Scott Morgan, professor of forensics, Jacksonville State University, author of Blood Beneath My Feet on Amazon, and star of a hit series, Body Bags with Joe Scott Morgan. Joe Scott, thank you for being with us. You know what? This is like static in my ears because I know tick tock, as long as we focus on the stepfather and the mother, Mr. and Mrs. Proudfoot, I'm losing time if, by some stretch of the imagination, Sebastian is still alive. If he's alive, he won't be much longer. What do the stats show? What is your opinion?
That's the topic of today's podcast. I told y'all from the beginning of this podcast today, the statistics shows that as days go by, it is highly unlikely. Please do not give me any hate or anything. I just go by the data and the facts. Now, I'm not saying that he's 100%. No, there's now a extremely slim chance. I need you to understand that. Hope is beautiful, but facing reality is important. Understand that. Achilles says, what's going on, man? I hope everything is good. Good for you, my friend. This case is a cluster. It is more than a clusterfuck, Achilles. This case is, it's becoming a headache. It feels like it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate you. You know what it is? That's a clusterfuck. It really is. Real Dad says this is he said it on okay, I guess we're gonna watch it then. He says it up. Thank you so much, Pew. I appreciate it. All right, we're gonna watch it. Thank you so much for telling me that. Tay-Tay's mom says Chris is sabotaging this case for some reason. You think so? Comment in the chat if you think Chris is sabotaging this case or not. It is your opinion, not saying that it's fact. Just your opinion. Kim, thank you for the $1 super chat. I appreciate you very much. I'm very grateful for it. Thank you. Elizabeth. Cakes Boo. Chris is a narcissist and wants to control the narrative. That's basically what everybody's saying. Do you guys think so? Wait. Yeah, okay, the new video drops in 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes. Julie Shank with the $49.99 half a honey bun. She says, red is my color tonight. I'm doing good. Happy to see everyone. Says Julie Shank with the half a honey bun, having fun on the run. Thank you so much, Julie Shank. Everybody is saying yes. I mean, why bring it up? You know what I'm saying? I understand what you guys are saying. Why bring it up? Like why? It sounds like a threat. Like, let's listen to that one more time. Hold on. I didn't see it. How does she say it? Julie. Let's say thank you, Julie.
Listen up. Chris Proudfoot told Seth, Sebastian Rogers' biological father, if people don't quit bothering me, I'm going to tell the truth about Sebastian. About the really bad thing that he did. That's what Chris Proudfoot said. And then he also said, and if I do, everyone, the police, everyone will stop looking for this boy because that's how bad it is. What in the world is going on with this family?
Okay. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guys hear me out for a second? Let's just say that whatever she's saying is true. I said, let's just say. I'm not saying that it is. Please do not put words in my mouth. Okay? How does she know, says Sandwich? Somebody said that the father said it. Chris said this. I am not saying these statements are true, guys. You please do not put nothing in my mouth. I'm saying hypothetically. Let's just say this is true. Now hear me out. Listen. Everyone believes that. I'm not saying I believe this or I'm saying this is fact, but people believe that Chris is responsible for the disappearance of Sebastian. People believe that. Or Katie and him or just him. What if, hypothetically speaking, no, Seth said it. I know, Heather. I know. Heather, I have to say these words. You have to understand, coming from me, I have to say these words. I'm not trying to get in trouble. You get me? Let's just say that this is true, right? Hypothetically speaking, this. I'm giving you a scenario that a reason this could have happened. I'm not saying this is true. What if whatever Sebastian did pissed off Chris? You following me? You understand? You got it? You understand. It creates motive. I'm not saying that anyone did it. I'm not saying, but allegedly in the air, speculation. I'm just saying. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about it. Now, do not say that. No, this and he said this. I didn't say it. I'm just saying hypothetically. Okay? Speculation. But damn, that would be crazy. Wouldn't it? That's crazy.
Need it, and I need it now, Joe Scott.
Yeah, the biggest thing that we're looking at is this idea of time. We're talking about a young man that went missing back in February, Nancy, late February. And as we move down that timeline, the odds are stacked against him. I think one of the most important pieces that's kind of arisen out of this, other than all of the comments that have been made to this point relative to polygraphs.
Look closely. Look closely.
And those sorts of things are those eyeglasses. And I love the shot the producers put up of him standing in front of that rack of eyeglasses, because that's going to tell the tale, I think, if they can specifically.
I see a lot of comments and people saying it's true, it's not. She's half right, she's half correct. Phone calls today. Get ready.
Tie those to him. That's very important. They can take that script off of those glasses, determine if they are his.
I don't think they're his glasses, Joe Scott. I don't think they're his glasses.
At this point in time, you have to work with what you have. If they're not his, then that points us down a different road, doesn't it? And sometimes.
Okay, let's go with they're not his glasses. And I'll tell you why I'm saying that, Joe Scott. I was thrilled. I mean, you may want to jump in on this, Cheryl. Remember, we're not having high tea at Windsor Castle. But it's a sad day when you're excited, when you're thrilled, you think you find a missing boy's glasses. Why was I thrilled? Because it was a clue for a moment, and then the TBI confirmed they're not his glasses. So I see where you're going, Joe Scott, but it's a sad day when we're all thrilled to find a pair of beat-up glasses on the side of the road, but I was. So where does that leave me, Joe Scott, as we're all like, take a poly, take a poly. Why won't he take a poly? What really happened? Was he at work? Was he not at work? While we're all gnashing our teeth and switching our tails trying to figure out about Mr. Proudfoot.
Exactly.
If this kid, this child is out there with his autism kicking in, giving him problems, what's going to happen? The likely scenario, Joe Scott, as we're spinning our wheels on Proudfoot.
Yeah.
Didn't I say that? Let's focus on the guys. The family is not going nowhere. Yeah, they can take a camper. They can sleep here. Go there. Go there. You take flight, you're guilty. They're right there. Let's focus on the family. More minds, collectivity, theories on where the boy is at. I said this so many times. Speculation here, theory on the parents, the crown for this, that. How about we get a map and let's get to work?
If this is, we're talking about Hendersonville, Tennessee, Nancy, which is 10 miles outside of Nashville, but, really quickly up there, that area becomes very rural. And so if he has wandered off or been taken off in any number of directions, his ability or survivability is greatly diminished here. And what the police are doing right now is, if you think about the last known location of him, that's the center of the target. And they're working from concentrically to eccentrically. They're moving out in these big circles, but it's such a broad, densely wooded area. This is a Herculean task, to say the least. I think that some of the answers are going to rest in the idea that whoever had control over him, his comings and goings. We're talking about a kid that has been diagnosed with autism. Whoever had control over his comings and goings, their electronics need to be tracked, Nancy. Those ideas of where did they go at those times when he was last seen alive?
Correct.
And that's going to be one of the threads that you're going to want to pull in this investigation.
You know, Cheryl McCollum, host of Zone 7, is a forensic expert. As you know, Joe Scott Morgan, death investigator. Cheryl, you've had quite a lot to say online. What about now? Cat got your tongue? Because I don't like that. You're pretty bold when nobody's questioning you. But what about now? I want to hear your analysis.
Why is she screaming? Achilles, you cannot expect to be innocent if you're not fully cooperating. Well said, Achilles. You are right. At the beginning, they were fully cooperating. Deletes privates or deletes Facebook. Can't do polygraph, not doing shows. I mean, police could do whatever they want to me. Hey, don't do this. I'll be like, listen, you do your job and I'll do mine. I'll find my son. But guess who's not looking for their son? Let me shut up. I think I'm going a little too hard today. I think I'm going a little, I'm just saying. You will be looking for your kid. Less shows, more looking. Netta with the 9. You guys are popping, fake YouTube. You're popping off YouTube. I think Chris is just mad creepy. He says a lot of things that are out of place. You know, here's how I'm looking at it. You know how I'm looking at it? I'm looking at it like this. Okay, let's just say Sebastian did what he did. Is that helping him find? Is that helping this case, ladies and gentlemen? Answer the question. Is that helping this case? Is it or no? No, it's not. It's not. Let's cut the bull crap. It's not helping the case. Oh, he did something. Fine. Maybe it was bad. We'll get to that later. But a life is a life. The boy is 15. He has autism. He needs help. But damn, that possibly could have pissed Chris off. Because last time I checked, if you ain't looking, I mean, at least at least pretend to look. At least pretend to look.
Here's my problem. Their statements. You've got inconsistencies. As soon as somebody changes their story at all, they should become the focus. Period. Mom has said different things. Now you've got a stepdad that looks like he's co-signing with everything that she says, but he allegedly wasn't there. So how can he agree with anything that she's saying?
Correct. That is what Seth said. When Katie tried to get Chris to agree with her, how can you know? You wasn't there.
You've got mom saying she heard a thud. I don't like that word. That sounds like a body hitting the floor. When people use the word thud, that's not sounded like he hit the wall, sounded like something.
No,
dropped.
It's never a good thing. It's usually preceded by an adjective, sickening, a sickening thud.
Right. And Nancy, you've got other things. You've got mom saying he went to the end of the driveway to put out the trash. And then you've got law enforcement searching a landfill. They're searching lakes. They're searching ponds. If you're watching and paying attention to law enforcement, it does not seem to me that they are looking to recover a child alive. They are searching for remains. You and I both know, and Joe Scott knows, when a child goes missing, the first 3 hours are critical. We're at 6 weeks. 6 weeks that this child has not been seen or heard from.
Okay,
6
hold on.
weeks
Why are you saying, Cheryl McCollum, that you believe they don't expect to find Sebastian alive based on their actions? I'm talking about LA law enforcement.
They're searches. They're searching landfills, lakes, ponds. That is not indicative of somebody that is alive. And again, you've got a child that has gone 6 weeks without his medicine, 6 weeks without food that we know of. He didn't have a source, no shoes. And mama herself says, oh, a flashlight's missing. Again, that's such an odd thing for her to know is missing until they show her video that looks like a flashlight. And then the stepdad says, well, we were sure hoping it was, but we're sad to report it wasn't a flashlight. Well, if you've got 2 flashlights out there, why are you glad that it's not that? That to me would signify that somebody was out there in the wee hours of the morning with 2 flashlights, meaning 2 separate people, the night your child went missing. I mean, it's just odd.
Well
What
said.
do you make of a 3-hour conversation held between Mrs. Proudfoot and Mr. Proudfoot the night Sebastian disappears?
The 3-hour phone call bothers me because, again, that's a long time to be on the phone. And, you know, you're hearing your son supposedly, he's answering you supposedly during that time, but you don't go check on him at all. You know, did somebody leave their phone just on while they went and did something else? I don't know. But I agree with Joe Scott. The electronics are going to tell the story. When his mama first entertained the idea that somebody had him, what did she base that on? His phone's not missing. He didn't take shoes, didn't take clothes, didn't take money, nothing on his cell phone, nothing on his computer.
Doesn't that sound like Madeline Soto?
Says that he's been talking to anybody. I mean, she's entertaining something that we have no facts for.
Well,
We
I'm
have no
concerned
evidence.
about the, and you're right, whenever I hear inconsistent statements, as I've discussed many, many times in front of juries, it's one thing to add or embellish your original statement. Because maybe you weren't asked the right questions first time around. Maybe you remembered something in addition, triggered by questions. But when you change your story, that's a problem. To Joe Scott Morgan join.
That is a problem because what did we learn? What did we learn? What did we learn? When you change your statement, what did we learn? Red flags, because the truth never changes. It ain't looking too good.
Joining us, professor at Jacksonville State University. Joe Scott.
Juanita says, I think Sebastian's alive. They're hiding him, says Juanita Castillo. Let me know if you agree with Juanita.
Scott, let's look
Thank you, Juanita.
at where the searches are being conducted.
Yeah.
We know the law enforcement search has been scaled back. I want to hear, since you are a death investigator, we all three have been on many, many searches for missing people and who we believe to be dead. I want to hear your analysis. What can we glean from looking at what law enforcement is doing?
Back to Cheryl's point about landfills and ponds. Ponds are water, bodies of water. You can think that, well, you have people that can just wander into these locations, okay? Particularly somebody that might be in a compromised state, like this young man, from a mental and a physical status at this point in time. But when you start to talk about landfills, Nancy, this is a rather dark thing. I've been to landfills multiple times conducting death investigations. And those are locations where we're talking about the discarding of remains. Now, here's another interesting point. The fact that the landfill is all the way up.
You mean he
Kentucky.
didn't just walk into a landfill and fall over?
No, and certainly not in Kentucky. This is specifically targeted. Now, from my understanding is that landfill is used to serve this particular area. And landfills are very complex environments. They're gridded off. Essentially, they know where they're going to do dumpings. It's not like they randomly go into these locations and just back the truck up. They go to specific locations. But with landfills, they're highly complex. They're layered. And so as you begin to stack items in there, they then run over them with this heavy equipment, and it makes the going very, very tough. As a matter of fact, anything that gets in there begins to degrade and decompose very quickly. That's the purpose
Also, depending if the body is moist in warm conditions, it does.
of it. And so that is not a good sign, Nancy. And the fact that they are searching a landfill is rather ominous to me.
Nancy,
You need to think about what the police is doing, guys. Remember, they are searching. Okay, so whatever direction they shift to is what they believe most because time. So if they are searching the landfill, if TBI is doing that, it's not looking too good, ladies and gentlemen. You see, they could have searched in areas where they believed he was still alive, but to go, guys, they did this early. They went to the landfill. That's not good, ladies and gentlemen. That's not. That's not. Statistics shows that he has insanely amounts more chance to still be alive. Kim says, these super chats are amazing, by the way. Katie said that she was reading, studying. See how she's on the phone for 3 hours? I can't tolerate lies. You actually made a oh my God. Oh my gosh. That's a good super chat. Good one. Gwen Walker with the 100 stars says, I agree. They have him. Says Gwen over at Facebook with the 100 stars. Remember, Facebook, it's the same thing as super chats. You can send stars. It'll come up on the screen and I'll read it for you. I appreciate you guys, by the way. Melly says, this case getting thicker than me.
I want to
To Dave Mack, crimeonline.com. No, I was just coming to you because I wanted to talk to you, Dave Mack, on two issues and whatever else you want to interject. Please, I need everybody's thoughts. One, I want to get from you any previous inconsistent statements as correctly stated by Cheryl McCollum. And two, allegations that Sebastian, this autistic boy, was molested have emerged. Let's start with the inconsistent statements very quickly.
Damn it, Melly.
From the very beginning, Nancy, Chris Proudfoot made statements in interviews online claiming, he actually said, somebody asked the question, was a polygraph taken and has it been passed? Yes, I didn't specify who or when, but what I can tell you, everything has been vetted completely. Polygraphs have come back as passed. So I'm confused as in why they are all wondering if myself, my wife, and the biological father took. Okay, we know that's a lie. We know that is absolutely a lie because of what he told you on your show.
Wait, you're saying that that's what Proudfoot said, that he had taken a polygraph, he and his wife, and had been, quote, vetted. Okay. Yes, he did say that on a podcast. Go ahead.
Okay, and then we also have the belt. You know, we have hitting Sebastian with the belt. I don't know if you caught this, but, you know, when Seth Rogers was on your show last week when we were talking about the belt, he started crying. I saw later Seth referred to it as he wasn't aware of the corporal punishment that Chris Proudfoot was handing out to his son, to Seth Rogers' autistic son. And, you know, we pointed out that Proudfoot claimed it was years ago and it was one spank with the belt on his butt, but through clothing, which makes no sense to any parent in the history of mankind or any teacher at school that they would actually look into something through clothing like that. But they couldn't remember when, how long ago it was. And in another interview, he said 15, which means it had to have been in the last several months. So we've got a number of
Didn't Sebastian turn 15 in December?
Correct. And it went missing February 26th.
So if he was 15 when he got a whack with a belt, that would have been in the last few months just before he disappears.
Wait a minute. I'm confused, and I know I'm not bugging out. He did not say when he was 15. Chris said it was a long time ago. Chris said that. I know I'm not bugging. He didn't say that. No, wait, hold on. Let's. Chris didn't say 15, guys, right? In the interview, he was like, I hit him just one time over the clothes because he needed to be taught, like, a lesson. He said that it was like, he said it was a long time ago. He didn't say 15. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he's saying. I mean, maybe he said it on another podcast where he contradicted himself again. Nova City, didn't he say 4 years ago? Yes, Breezy, you got it. You nailed it. I never heard 15. Yeah. See, you got to be careful with, damn, on Nancy Grace? I would never expect that. That's not good, man. That's not good. These super chats are going crazy. Turn Court TV on ASAP. I'm not. I'm going to wait till it's concluded because I got a lot of details and I got more videos than Nancy Grace. I got a lot of more stuff and a statement and an article, and I got a lot of things.
So which one is true? Was it 3 years ago or was it when he was 15 years old? Another question. Allegations that Sebastian was molested have now emerged. What can you tell us?
From Seth Rogers. Sebastian's biological father, Seth Rogers, said that when the Proudfoots, when Katie and Chris Proudfoot and Sebastian were living in an apartment in California several years ago, that Katie Proudfoot allowed a boy that was 5 years older than Sebastian to play with Sebastian, and the boy was 13. Sebastian was 8 at this time. She allowed it.
Literally every hour
Yep.
that Sebastian Rogers is missing is 1 hour closer to him being dead. Can we tune out all the static and the noise and try to focus on finding this autistic boy?
Yes.
And to you, Mr. Proudfoot, our offer is still on the table for a polygraph, free of charge to you. I'll pay for it out of my pocket. We wait as the search goes on. Goodbye, friend. Bombshell
What do you guys
tonight.
think of that?
Crime Stories with me.
Okay, I got this other video. Are you going to take that polygraph? You're going to wait for Why did TBI even say that? Why would TBI even like... I am so surprised TBI is saying such a thing. Like,
I would mean that he got...
You're going to wait? What are you waiting for?
Right, so now...
All right, so I got the premiere video. I'm going to wait until that's finished. It's about to wrap up. And... Okay, now this is what I want to talk about. All right, y'all, look at this.
You were about to see us.
Yo, guys, look at this. Y'all remember the video that we said that
You were about
it was garbage?
To see us from early Monday morning, February 26th, around 3:10 a.m. Now, there are no street lights in the Stafford Court neighborhood, so it is at night, pitch black. What you will see here are these 2 points of light believed to be people with flashlights in the area around Sebastian Rogers' Hendersonville home. It is believed Sebastian left his home barefoot and with a flashlight sometime overnight. Since his disappearance, authorities have reviewed security video from homes in the neighborhood looking for clues.
We have had several clips that have come in.
And this one is getting the most attention, showing signs of activity around Sebastian's home the night he disappeared. You see 2 light sources, which we've circled to help you follow. For point of reference, the security camera was pointed toward the back of Sebastian's home in a common area. In the video, you see subject 1 with a light source in the lower right-hand corner. Then you see subject 2 briefly appear and move toward the first before that light source is covered or obscured by bushes. Subject 1, a few seconds later, then moves out of...
Okay, so this video, right? Watch this.
News outlets were reporting that there were lights seen in the backyard that were caught on camera by a neighbor's video. Is that true?
No. What that was a trash truck with...
Okay, trash truck, right?
Through, picked up trash, and when it left, course, it went faster. It didn't have to stop to pick up trash.
Okay. Now, all residents must have their trash out for collection by 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Failure to do so may result in a missed collection. Six a.m. Look at that. So I can't sit here and tell you that, hey, that was the truck. That wasn't. You know, TBI just had the interview saying that they don't know. That video has no evidence. But then the guy said, so can you confirm it's the truck or not? He said no, because it's an open investigation. They're not talking shit. They're not saying anything, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing.
Year-old Sebastian Rogers was last reported seen. Despite tips and search efforts, this week investigators said they have no new leads. Well, tonight, the Hendersonville community held a prayer vigil. Our Dryden Quigley shares why people wanted to gather for Sebastian.
Believe and we decree and declare that Sebastian will come home safe and unharmed.
6 weeks and no sign of Sebastian. But that doesn't mean people are giving up hope. People like Jaden Semich.
Anybody can be frustrated and anybody can be angry with what's going on and how there's no evidence and no nothing. But it just doesn't stop me from continuing. Doesn't stop me from searching.
He did not know the Rogers family before, but said he felt moved to join the search because it was so close by.
It being my hometown, or home county, rather, it really just hit home for me. I've never gotten involved with the missing persons case before, but with this one I felt obligated to.
He was one of dozens who attended a prayer vigil on Saturday evening to remind the community that the search is not over.
We need the unity and we need prayer surrounding this whole situation. I think the tensions are high, people are stressed, people are worried, and this is a time to be still and just really focus on what's important.
Now, these are all cards that people have written here at the vigil, from parents to young children, and they're hoping to give them to Sebastian once he's found safe and alive. This all comes after a search effort this week by police turned up no new evidence.
It's always kind of sad, you know, when a search concludes and we don't have a child. So I just thought maybe we needed a little bit more encouraging.
Part of Sebastian's family, including his dad and grandparents, joined the vigil, all wearing shirts that read Sebastian Strong.
And the more vigils and the more news presence and media coverage that we get, the more his face keeps out there, and maybe somebody will see something and they'll say something and we'll get Sebastian home.
Police have said there is no evidence to suggest foul play is involved, but they are not ruling anything out at this point. In Hendersonville, Dryden Quigley, WSMV4.
Well, at least we know that the community still has their prayers hope for this poor boy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take some phone calls. Let's do it. YouTube, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Today is just a weird day where the connection is just terrible. It usually is not like this. So I don't know why it's doing this, but I'm very sorry. Facebook and YouTube. Guys, do me a big favor. Text your name and if you're a member or not, and then I will be happy to give you a call. This is the perfect time to text with your name and I'll give you a call. Let me know if you're an executive. You get top priority as well as members. Top priority. And then I'll call regular followers and subscribers. Guys, I don't know what's happening. YouTube is just, it's terrible, bro. What's happening, yo? Oh my God, bro. This is terrible. I gotta get a splitter. It's the eclipse. Somebody said it's the eclipse. Mods, can we please post the number? Thank you so much. I got it on YouTube. Whoever sent super chats and everything, I thank every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, Thank you. When is the news conference? There is no news conference. It's just a new video with Court TV. It's like nothing crazy, to be honest with you. It's not. It's nothing like crazy. No, it's not. It's not. They just reiterating some of the stuff that we know and some of the stuff that Seth talked about. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Let's take a phone call. Whoa. Dude. Everyone, not good.
The Los Angeles.
A new search.
Tell everybody where your family lives for his son. With regards to that, I know there's been a lot of confusion about when dogs hit and where and things like that. We go with the information that we have at the time. My understanding is that that pond was drained.
All right, guys, I'm getting a caller. In the meantime, hit that like and share button for me. I would appreciate that very, very, very much. Yes, it's just a recap. Yes, it is, Craig. Yes, it is. My brother, Craig. Hello, this is No from the Vestity. What's up? How's it going? Hello? Hello, caller. This is Nove. Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to get another member here. Hey, Jojo, this is No from the Vestity. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm doing so super, super good. I can't wait to watch the Court TV video with you guys. Just, trying to help this case as best as I can. So what are your thoughts?
So I was watching like the little video of that you just showed of the truck. Like well, not everybody, but they've been saying, oh, those lights in the backyard or whatever in the background was a trash can, was a trash truck. That doesn't make any sense. Because how are you going to say there's a light over here and then a light over here and then one starts moving towards the other? Excuse? Like, I want to know what trucks that they're using that the lights that are supposed to be attached to this vehicle are moving by themselves.
Also, keep in mind, like, why, if there's two people with flashlights, why is one coming back? Where's the other guy? Where did the other guy go?
Exactly. The one does not come back.
Right. Exactly.
And I mean, at this point, if hypothetically, if he truly was not home, meaning Chris, I mean, you have to look at the mom. Yeah. In my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, she was the only one there. I can understand.
Right.
I can understand why you say that, Jojo. Absolutely.
I mean, I think it was the mom at this point. She seems very like detached from the whole situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's my opinion. Obviously, they don't have any facts yet, but.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's strange. It's very strange, especially with all the contradictions and like, I mean, honestly, again, if it was the truth, it wouldn't change, would it?
Exactly.
It just wouldn't change.
And I'm not gonna if there's even any chance that the person, like my husband or whoever, could have possibly done something to my child, I wouldn't be sitting next to him in any interviews. He wouldn't be in the interview with me. We'd be doing separate interviews.
Oof.
So that tells me, like, okay, you must know for a fact that he's innocent. So if he's innocent, then what happened to your son, ma'am, lady?
Right. You preaching, Joe. Go ahead, Jojo. Go ahead. You preaching.
That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But no, you're right, though. You're right. You're absolutely correct. I just don't understand how you can't be looking for your son.
And is she still out of town? Is this lady still out of town at that?
I mean, for what I know, she ain't looking for her son, right? I mean, come on.
They need to start looking at her. I mean, him too, but so this is what I think. I think she, obviously, if he really was out of town, is the one who did it. But that long phone call is him giving her directions on what to do and how to handle it.
Right. I understand that. Okay. So, like, if he was out of, I'm trying to think, like, if he had an alibi, right? Why did they clear him? Like, why? Like, if he had an alibi, he was at work, they cleared him. So, if he was really, really, really at work, who was really, really, really at home? I mean, damn, the boy went missing. The boy went missing in the mom's care.
Right. And his father, Seth, keeps saying she's to blame. She's to blame. She's to blame. She's responsible for this.
Yeah.
And he can name that in, the son was in her care at the time when it happened, or he can, be saying
You're right.
low-key, like she did something to him.
So who do you believe? You think they both, or one of them, or none of them, in your opinion?
I think it's easy to see possibly if Chris was in town or not. Just ping his cell phone, because unless he has more than one, he ain't going to leave his cell phone. He ain't that smart, I don't think, to leave his cell phone in Memphis or Nashville and then drive all the way home. So it pings on the towers there. Where did his phone ping?
Right.
During that time period.
I mean, yeah, you got a good point there. You got a good point there. I mean, damn, like you would think that, like, I mean, but this is like that would be like a plan. Like that would have to be planned out.
Well, he's over here in his head thinks that this kid did something so horrible it warrants him to go missing. So for him in his head, it might be justified.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Absolutely. Well said, JoJo. Well said. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I see you on top of this case.
Yeah, I've been following it here and there, and I've been watching all the Nancy Grace stuff too. So,
right.
And I want to see the video where he said, because apparently it's another interview where Chris does say that it was a 15-year-old upset that he was being punished, and that's when he was hit, or at least one of the times. I highly doubt that he only hit this kid once.
I know, me too.
The way he seems, there's no way it was just a one and done. There's no way.
Who gets a belt just to whip him once and soft? Done. That's it. Get out of here. Come on. We know what a whooping is.
Yeah, no. He whipped that little boy's ass and he knows it.
Yeah, he knows it. Exactly. Well said, JoJo. Well said, JoJo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching and the phone call and everything. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a good night. I'm going to go back to watching the podcast.
All right, now, Coloring Nook. I see you.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye. Melly with the 2 super chat says, TBI would not say that. Lawyer would. You believe that the lawyer said that about the polygraph? All right, let's get a phone call. You know what? We got a new member. Let's see what you. I think somebody gifted you this, but you got it for a month. Hello, hi. This is No from the Vestity. How are you? Is this Flying and Morty?
Flying Morty, yeah, he knew.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you so much for wanting me to call. So tell me, give me your thoughts on the case.
All right, so today, something that popped up on my feed was, I don't know if anybody watches Christina Randall, and I think it was like she was covering this like maybe a week ago, and one of the clips that she was showing was like a Reddit video of like Miley stories or something like that. And Chris was saying something about, it was like the theory that maybe Sebastian went out his window or something like that. And Chris is like, no, there's roses outside the window. And if he jumped out of the window, we would have heard it. So if you weren't home, how would you say we would have heard it? So that's why I think that he flipped. And this was like, I think that was the video. I think it was like maybe 3 weeks ago was the timestamp or something. And I was trying to find it. And I think I saw like it was Reddit or something like that. But in the Christina Randall video, she had it up, like she was playing the different clips and things like that. So I was like, wait a minute. So I know like Juanita, like I was in the maybe Chris's family, like, you know, is hiding Sebastian and he's fine and da 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 da. I was thinking that until I saw that today, and now I'm like, no,
There's no right.
I'm done. I'm done, and it's messed up. It's really
That was
messed
a
up.
good catch. We would know. I mean, first of all, how if he stepped outside, went through his window? Okay, fine. Let's say they know. That's a whole different part of the house. Second of all, even if you did, why are you saying we?
Right.
That's a
Right.
a very good point.
If you weren't there, so it's like that, you know, because his stories keep changing on all the different podcasts, everything like that. Like he did say, you know, 15 in one podcast and 3 years ago in another one. Like that was another one of the things slips in that video. I was like, wow, this guy really does lie. I didn't pay attention to it as much until I saw that, and now I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, nobody caught him saying we would have heard that. We would have heard that. I went and played it like 3 times. I'm like, he said we would have heard that. Like nobody said that. That's a slip. That's got to be enough for them to be looking at him. And that's probably like the police probably know more. That's why he's not cleared.
They know nobody's cleared. Not Katie, not him.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Yeah.
cleared. I mean, not even Seth, to be honest. But we all know Seth. You know, he good. But nobody's cleared. Nobody's cleared. So hopefully, the next coming days, we'll be a little tip, a little something. We'll see what's going to happen. This case definitely just got weirder by the day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you
Every
calling.
day.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night now, Flying Word. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's see here. All right, guys, keep in mind, let's keep the callers. Oh, okay, I got that. Let's go.
Hello.
Hey, this is Note from the Best City. Hey, Christina.
Hi, how are you?
Doing so good. So give me your thoughts on the case.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is everything okay and clear on?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Okay, because I'm in the bathroom. There were loud noises out there.
Oh, you're in the
I don't
bathroom?
know.
Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know you were in the bathroom. You pulled off an Ashley Webster. Got you. Go ahead.
Did you see the messages I sent you? With
I didn't. There's a lot. There's a lot.
Okay.
So I have so many messages. If you want to break it down to me, I can probably pull it up and you can tell me what it's about real quick.
Okay, so I'm in a lot of the different Sebastian discussion support groups and all them groups that are out there.
Yeah.
And one of them, one of the groups, apparently a lot of people have been messaging Christopher Krauslet. He hasn't really been answering people, but for some reason, I think it was like today or whatever, a couple women that just so happened to have like more, I don't want to say this in that demeaning women, but he was answering more of the women who have more of like a provocative like profile picture, you know what I mean?
Really?
Well, yeah. So one of the ladies actually posted the screenshots, and she was literally like talking to him as she was like writing, sending more. She's like, "Wait, I'm waiting for him to answer. So if he answers, I'll update." So in there, like he answers questions. Like he answered the questions. He said just something of the point. There's a lot more to this than everyone's saying, something like that, and that there is a reason that LE doesn't is directing us not to say. We know, and Seth knows, or Seth should know, but I'm not going to speculate on that because that's
Really?
that's Seth.
So let me look at your messages. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, she asked him like direct questions.
Hold on, let me see this. Christina, I'm so sorry. I have so many DMs. Christina.
It's a Farley.
Got you. I have it. Ooh. Okay.
And this group, they pretty much they really do verify a lot of things when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Like they allow, just like everyone pretty does, they allow speculations and theories. But this person, like this is supposed to be authentic, like real. And it kind of sounds like him when he's talking as well. But he answered, and other people under that thread, where people were talking about, they're like, oh my God, he answered me too. And another person's like, oh my God, well, he didn't answer me. I wish he would answer me. Why is he only answering certain people? Then I also seen something about that there was law enforcement at their home. I believe it was in the middle of the night going into the morning. They went to the neighbor's house. I think it had something to do with seeing if something about the angle of the camera or something. Then now it's like all over these pages that their pages are now on lockdown. But he was more or less, you see what it says, like he's more or less saying like there's more to this, that the reason why law enforcement is telling them why they're not doing anything.
Right.
And that it's something he wouldn't wish on anyone. So I mean, I don't believe anybody when it comes to this. Like, I don't know what to think. But when I read that, I was like, and she even says, well, how's Katie doing? And he was like, she's okay, because she messaged Katie too. But Katie's not answering anybody. And so the question she wanted to ask, so you have all the questions there. But also, I sent you I think it was like a week ago when we did a podcast, that flashlight, and I can't say for 100% because I don't know what that flashlight that he has, but the way Seth described it, I believe it was Seth that described it, is that it was, the little flashlight that you win at the arcades, which he also, he went to with family members. My son has the same, I can't say for sure, I think it's the same one. Do you see the little light in the video, the garbage truck video thing?
Right,
How one of them's really tiny? I sent you a picture of my son. The flashlight, it's pretty bright, but it's tiny. It can fit in your hand. But it does work, and it does light up, because we go to a public park, and, we'll walk, like, the trails, and there really isn't too many lights around here. So it's really dark when it gets dark. So, like, we'll use that or my phone, but that little light, that works pretty good, but it's, like, small. What else did I wanted to say? My son's autistic. He was diagnosed with severe autism. He's 8 now, going to be 9. He was 3 when he was diagnosed. He was nonverbal. He became verbal around 4 or 5. So now he's more considered, like, high function. But on the autism spectrum, there is completely all randoms of, like no one, just like individuals, no one individual is the same as the other.
Right.
That's same. But I also go to a lot of autism functions. I've been involved with them. They have a lot of activities for the kids, and they're for kids all the way up to young, kids in their 20s, like young adults. And I remember, so this whole thing, and I'm not saying it's true, and I don't know if it's true about, all the sexual assault and being whatever, but when some autistic people they'll pull back, and like my son, when he was younger, at first he wouldn't go near anybody, family members, nobody, and a lot of family really didn't. He missed out on relationships with them because they just didn't want to deal with him, really, because they thought, well, he doesn't like me. Like, if I stepped 2 feet away from him, he was freaked out. He had to be in my sight, attached to my leg. Like, he just was, really close with me like that, and he just didn't want to be around anyone. Now he's completely different. My son is very, he will talk to an adult versus a child. Like, I don't drive, I take Uber, and you know how they say kids say the darndest things. Like, some of the stuff that comes out of his mouth, I'm like, oh my God. Like, he'll just sit there, and like last night, the Uber driver was like, he is wise beyond his years. But anyway, I'm going off track, I'm sorry. So, at one of the events, when I first started going to the events, okay, these are like just, it was at like a trampoline park. And, the foundation, like, will pay for, autistic kids and their siblings to go, and it's a free event. there was this kid there, and I assumed, and he looked a lot like Sebastian. This is years ago. I'm not saying Sebastian. I'm just saying he could have been around that age, maybe a little bit older. And he was kissing this lady who was older, obviously, maybe in late 30s, early 40s. I'm not sure. And it was just really inappropriate. And I'm like, this is not, and this is before I really understood a lot and educated myself on not just my son's condition and the way it affected him, but the way it affected everybody. Some autistic people, children, are overly affectionate, and they don't do it because they're being perverted or on purpose.
Right.
It's just, you got to think, like, a teenager around Sebastian's age, they're going through all different types of hormonal things. And
So then give me your opinion then. From what you learned today, what do you believe?
What do I believe happened?
Exactly.
I don't know, because after I was reading a lot of things on these support pages, and it's like everyone's saying, like, I don't know if I can curse on here, shit's going to hit the fan, a lot of stuff's going on. And I almost got the vibe of the way when Chris was talking in that message, like, and I don't want to say this, and I hope not, but remember how you were stating when you showed the video of, I believe it was Madeline Soto, where the autopsy came back and they said they couldn't release it because it was a minor who had
right.
with sexual,
right.
with not sexual assault, I'm sorry, with domestic abuse. What if something, and it's already being speculated that he did something to the niece, and I saw a video, I don't know if you've seen it yet, there's a video, and I'm not sure if it was Katie's sister or Chris or Seth's sister, I'm not sure exactly, it was someone, it was the aunt, I want to say it was Katie's sister, and it's the only video where you can pretty much hear Sebastian speaking, and they're at the video arcade, and
yes, I see that video. I showed it. Yes,
you did.
Yes,
and where she's being like very rude to him, just the way she's like, and it's almost as if like, and sometimes, if you're not around that, and some people just aren't comfortable around, like my son is like that. Like if I don't answer him right away, or if he wants to ask someone a question and they don't answer him right away or get his attention, he'll just keep it up, right. keep it up. And people who don't really know and aren't comfortable, they can act in a certain way, and that's how my family acted when he was younger. But
right.
Now that he's older, but it was that whole thing with this, we can't speak, and LE being hush hush. Everyone, stop believing what you hear, and there's no series, and he just vanished, and like they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not really saying too much. Is it because, like, then I started thinking, is it because of the whole, the abuse, like, could have there been,
right.
something more to it?
Well, this new alleged thing going on, and I don't know what did Seth say. I'm gonna find out about what Chris said about Sebastian. I want to figure that out. Could it have something tied to this case? That's a possibility. Is that the only form of abuse? No, there's a lot between Chris and Sebastian. Now with someone else, and then this 13-year-old boy. I don't know what's going on, but this case is getting more strange. So that's why I asked for your opinion. If you can give me a direct answer, what do you think?
Recently, if you had asked me this a couple of weeks ago, I would have plain came out and said Chris and Katie had something to do with it.
Okay, so what are your thoughts now?
I don't know. I feel like when I take everything in, like law enforcement not speaking too much or being direct, I'm in Pennsylvania. When a child goes missing, people are out there. They're at your door. They're searching. Like it's completely different. I cannot imagine that happening.
So
here.
You don't know for sure. You're on the fence, correct? That's what you're saying.
I kind of have a. Okay. With everything that to me is pointing to, and like you said, and I what you said, and you didn't like to say it, but the statistics this, the longer a missing child goes missing, the chances of, of him being found on, on
Right.
being found okay or slim. I mean,
Right.
there is hope, and I pray. I believe in God.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
believes
mean,
in God.
we're gonna pray. We're gonna find out. We're gonna try to do the best that we can, and hopefully tomorrow, the next day. I mean, I'm gonna go live immediately once they find out anything. I'm gonna go live. I have my phone on emergency mode anyway. So if it rings or it buzzes on the internet that he's been found next to his name, I'm gonna be on top of it. But
Yeah, it just
thank
seems
you.
like
Mhm.
it just seems like everyone now, it's getting tense. You can feel the tension in these groups and between different people who were like it's just everything's getting tense, and it's like I feel like something's going to come to light, and it's probably it could shock us all, it could not, you never know, but
Right. Well,
in the end run, there's a missing autistic, like my son. When he steps, I don't see how Katie can be at home and not be. I don't see how Katie could have left her home. My child gets on the bus in the morning. He comes off the bus. He has a need on the bus. But still, I literally don't shut my door until that bus drives out of the parking lot. And it's just like, I can't, if my kid, he doesn't go out of my sight, but like there was once or twice where he's like, I'm going to the bathroom, and I'm like, okay, and I'm like, he's taking too long, and I'm like looking around, and then I'm like panicking. Like the thought of my child missing, just like I just wouldn't, I'd be relaxed. I would be, I don't even know, I can't even say, like,
right.
And it's a scary thing, and something doesn't sit right with me with that either. It makes me think,
we're gonna find out.
Do they know something more?
We're gonna find out very soon if it is. They can't hold us for long. But Christina, thank you so much. I appreciate you for calling. Thank you so much.
Thank
Stay
you.
in the
I'm
chat.
sorry for rambling. I was trying to, I've had so much thoughts and things, and I'm trying to, get everything said at once.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
okay.
you got,
It's
a lot
okay.
to do.
Yeah. I just have to I have to get to the next call. I have so many people. But
Just
thank you so
tell me
much.
to shut up and go.
All right,
Have a good
Christina.
night. I
You
love
too
what you
now.
do.
Thank
Stay,
you. Bye-bye.
stay keeping on, and everyone in the chat, I love you all. Stay positive. We'll keep praying. Hopefully answers, justice.
Yeah.
Either way, we need. He's an innocent child. Not that he's not innocent. Autistic children. I'm not saying if he did something he didn't know what he was doing, but it's just so much that goes into it that it's hard for people, unless you really are educated and educated on autism and the things that surround it and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot. I have a feeling it's just going to be like a boom, and the whole world. It's going to then that's when the whole world's going to start. Like, I don't understand why it's not on TV in other states and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Which is ridiculous. It's not nationwide. It's ridiculous. It should be. It should be. This is not okay.
Yeah.
So, but okay. Goodbye.
Thank you,
Good
Christina.
night. You're very welcome. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Even so much online hate. I'll let Seth speak for himself and his own experience.
Yes, we'll do that. I want to talk to you about you and the Cajun Navy. I heard some of the threats myself, recorded threats. But could you succinctly, in a nutshell, explain what type of threats have been leveled against members of the Cajun Navy who are out trying to find Sebastian?
Basically, just a lot of, we're going to run you out of town. We're going to dox you. We're going to, tell everybody.
Okay. All right. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Hold on real quick. Nana with the 199 says, a body found. Wait, what? Kingston, Tennessee summer? Sebastian? Oh, no. That wasn't Sebastian, Nana. No. That wasn't Sebastian. Thank you, Nana. I appreciate that. The Mass Angel became an executive member. Oh, my God. That's an executive. That's an executive. Can we welcome, please, can we welcome the Mask Angel? All right, guys, we took a lot of time with the phone calls. I do have to watch this video. This is a brand new video that I want to watch.
Inside this beautiful...
With my beautiful people here in Ovesity. Gotta watch this video. Like Breezy said on Facebook, hey, how are we all doing at Facebook? Facebook, how are we holding up tonight? Thank you, guys. Why are we watching old videos? So, Lori, this isn't an old video. Anything that Lori, anything that every time I start a podcast on Facebook and YouTube, if I have to bring up an old video, it's for a reason, right? So, right now, like this video you're about to see, this just came out 10 minutes ago. This video just dropped 10 minutes ago. If I watch an older video, yeah, you know.
Inside this beautiful neighborhood in Hendersonville, Tennessee, there is an unsolved mystery. It was a Sunday night going into a Monday morning, and 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers was supposed to be inside his home sleeping. His mother, Katie Proudfoot, says he went to bed at 9, but was making some noise around 10, including a thud sound. Katie told him to go to sleep. She went to bed around midnight. Then at 6 a.m., Katie woke up. She went to his room to get him ready for school, but Sebastian was gone. She searched the house and he was nowhere to be found. Sebastian's stepfather, Chris Proudfoot, was not home, and Sebastian's father, Seth Rogers, was at work about 45 minutes away. Police responded and began trying to figure out what happened. That was back on February 26th. And now, more than a month later, no sign of Sebastian, no sign of foul play, and no answers about what happened. Tonight, we'll take a look at some of the strange facts surrounding this case, like the lights in the neighborhood at 3 a.m. We'll also...
All right, let me keep it a buck with you guys. I think, in my opinion, I do not think this is a garbage truck. I'm sorry. I'm going to put that out there. I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think so. I don't. Gwen with the 100 stars. I thought Mom said he took out the trash on the road. That was on Sunday, the Mom claimed. During the evening. Danielle Curry with the 145 stars. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you for the super chats and the stars. I appreciate you guys. You guys are incredible.
Surrounding this case, like the lights in the neighborhood at 3 a.m., we'll also take a closer look at Sebastian and how his medical conditions and mental health could have played a role. And we'll focus on the water searches as we continue our investigation into the mysterious disappearance of Sebastian Rogers.
I'm Benny Politan. Thank you for joining us tonight on Closing Arguments. I can't believe we're still here tonight in the search for a 15-year-old boy with autism, and there's zero leads. Zero leads in this case. How does that happen? And you take a step back and you think, well, what are the possibilities of where he is or what happened?
I want to take a moment. I'm sorry, but you need to understand this case has zero leads, ladies and gentlemen. Not one, not half, not four, zero. Even the lights that you see there, guys, that ain't no lead. Because last time I checked, TBI said that video has there's no evidence in that video. But then they said that video is nothing. When asked, then what is it? They said, we cannot tell you because it's an open investigation. But then we're pretty sure, Makes no sense, TBI. Do your job. Okay, so with that being said, listen, to me, I think that video is one of the most important things we have in this case. I cannot sit here and listen if there's contradictions between Katie and Chris, how anything else that comes out their mouth is helpful. Who can I listen to other than Seth? I have a video.
To this little boy. Now, he could have, he's 15 years old. He could have, on his own, gotten up and run away. But could a 15-year-old boy in the middle of the night get up, run away, and not leave evidence of anything? Could he be that stealth? Now, people often, sometimes people run away and they don't want to be found for whatever reason. And obviously that's a possibility here. But a 15-year-old boy pulling that off? 15-year-old boy with autism, able to just get out of the house, no one's going to find me, go wherever he's going, and somehow hiding and surviving? That's one possibility, right? Another possibility is somebody did something and something happened. But over and over again, we hear no evidence of foul play. And the real question I have tonight is, investigators, are they any closer to finding him? So there was another search, and we heard about this last week, a search of the area. So if they're searching that area, that means that, from my perspective, they don't know where he is, number one. They don't necessarily know what happened to him. Because they're telling us no evidence of foul play, and we're still searching and we're still finding nothing.
Right, right.
So are they any closer tonight than they were on February 26th? And let's look at the other possibility here, right? That there is foul play without any evidence. Right? There's no evidence of foul play, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't foul play and they just have not found any evidence. Or it could be a combination of the two, that he decides to leave on his own and then something happens. But still, under all of these scenarios, there's not one video. There's not one witness coming forward. There's no forensic evidence. There's no evidence of anything happening anywhere. Like, this is baffling to me. That in 2024, someone just vanished. Where could he be? I think these water searches are crucial. And we're going to talk about that tonight. And you look at the neighborhood and you go around, and there's ponds everywhere. They're kind of murky. But, wouldn't there be evidence leading to that pond or something? Wherever it is, whether it's close or far. I mean, how far is he getting without shoes in the middle of the night? Really, where's he going? Where's a 15-year-old without shoes going? Why doesn't anyone know? Why doesn't anyone know? I'm asking a lot of questions tonight because there's all questions. There seemingly aren't answers anywhere. But why doesn't anyone know where he is? It's mind-boggling. In most of the cases that we've covered, someone's missing, there are certain clues. Oh, there's a ping off of a cell phone. There's a spotted at a rest stop. There is someone who's wanted. There is something that is left behind that, okay, the case isn't solved, but there's a lead, there's a direction. Here, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. How is that possible, and why doesn't anyone know? Let me bring in our guest joining us tonight. Podcaster Pascal Beaubuff is with us. You can watch him on YouTube at The Pascal Show. A lot of people have been. You've been talking a lot about this. Give me your initial thoughts tonight about like this case, because there are other stories and cases that you cover as well. But this one, it's like nothing, Pascal.
Well, honored to be here, Vinny. But I got to be honest. This is getting thicker than a Snicker, and there still aren't any answers to all the questions, and even more and more questions keep coming up, and the answers are just sitting in the back. And I don't know what is going on. It is so crazy, this case, and we're turning left, we're turning right. It's been all over the place, and man, I just wish we had at least something, a little tiny bit of something that would lead us towards Sebastian's location, at least.
No evidence of foul play. No one is a suspect in anything. Yet, did something happen that would make him want to leave? Was there a reason for him to go somewhere? Is there evidence of him going anywhere? How do you get in and out of the house? What was his state of mind? These are so many questions, but let's start just by looking at a map. I want to look at a map. So we have some idea of where all this is happening. It's a neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood. There is
ladies and gentlemen, you see it where it says water, water, water? There is way more water than it is in that map. Let me explain that something to you. When I was studying that map to see where can Sebastian be, I did this for Gabby. I did it to Madeline. I love to study maps. Fan of geography. When I studied this map, y'all, I counted, including ponds, lakes, streams, over 20. 20. More than that. More than that. Small, big, whatever you want to call it, more.
Construction of another nice neighborhood taking place next door. You look on this map, there's a cemetery. There's various places where there are small bodies of water. There is a high school there as well. There's Long Hollow Pike, the road. On the other side of that road, there is a whole bunch of trees and brush and more bodies of water there. But at the end of the day, Pascal, when we begin here, looking at this neighborhood, that's the first thing. I always start with the neighborhood. And this is not the middle of nowhere. There's nice homes, like really nice homes in this neighborhood. If you're leaving in the middle of the night, where are you going? And if someone is coming to meet him in the middle of the night, I would think someone would have seen or heard, or some video somewhere would show us something.
Right. I mean, you'd think that at least some sort of ring camera would have picked something up. Some security camera, something of some sort would have shown Sebastian moving around. I mean, of course, we've seen this flashlight video. It looks like fireflies in the dark. Now that's been debunked, saying that is
definitely not fireflies. The one on the left is way too steady to be a firefly. Firefly does not stay stagnant on the left side like that. You could have been told me this. I would have said no. Absolutely unacceptable.
A garbage truck, which I still am wondering how a garbage truck with a light on moves around in that kind of fashion.
I'm telling you, in my opinion, this is nothing screams garbage trucks. Let me explain this to you. Y'all, come on. Let me show you something. Come on now. Let's be just for a second. Just for a second. How can anything, right? That's like this, where the lights are in front, like this is look, I'm at Tennessee, by the way. See this light? You see this light? Now, they all have that in common where they have the regular headlights, right? The distance between this on the left and this on the right depends on the depth of field on the camera being put here. But I want you, and you can take my advice on it, I will never lead you anywhere that's false. Guys, I have been dealing with cameras for years. I'm a cinematographer. If you're brand new, you don't know it. I edit. I'm a cinematographer. I shot commercials, film, you name it. Camera lens does not shoot something because the iris, depending on the depth of field, it's called bokeh. That's what it's called. Bokeh. Google it. B-O-K-E-H. Depending on that, what that light is, it will not look like that if it came off of something that looks like that. I absolutely do not believe that that is a, you know what? That would have to be a weird looking garbage truck. If it is, that would be weird. It would not look like that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now. I promise you, I have edited and shot so many garbage truck. This, no. I don't believe, no. And no. And by the way, if that was the case, they could have picked up somebody else's Ring camera and debunked that, whatever path that garbage truck landed in, cross-referenced that time with another camera to confirm that was a garbage. But then again, it wasn't. If I'm wrong, so be it. But in my opinion, I do not believe so.
It just seems a little bit weird to me.
And no garbage truck on this side goes out while this stays open. You know why this went out? And let me tell you this also. Let me teach you something. From a distance, whatever a camera is, whatever this light gets closer to a camera, illuminates more. And look how big it gets. See that? You saw that flare? Lens flare, right? That's when light gets close to a source. But as you go back, all this dissipates. Look, it's going away. It's going away. Now watch this. It gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But what happens when a light disappears, as what you see right there? Because either two things happen. Either the light went out or something went in front of it and then it goes out. See how quick? Look how quick that light went out. Now take a look.
With a light on a garbage truck, which I still am wondering how a garbage truck with a light on moves around in that kind of fashion. It just seems a little bit weird.
Boop. It could be. Now, if that light went out, if it went down, it would do this. Look, pay attention. If it pointed down. It didn't do that neither.
To me.
At 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me tell you, if the garbage man shows up in my neighborhood at 3 o'clock in the morning, everyone in the neighborhood's calling the next day saying, don't ever do that again, because it's going to wake everybody up.
No doubt. Absolutely. So that's the thing that doesn't make any sense. What's the activity that was going on in that area? And is there any depiction of that at all?
Let's do this. There's an audio recording that's been circulating online. That sounds like it could be a radio transmission call from a canine handler during the search for Sebastian. The speaker references several places near Sebastian's home, like that construction site we've been talking about, the cemetery, and the retention pond. The link to the audio file was uploaded to Twitter by SF Investigates. It's unclear, though, where the recording came from originally. Let's take a listen.
Nice big track back up, going into the construction site over here, back towards the beach. Go on behind you. It's awful muddy. Do you see any footprints or anything? You shouldn't have any shoes on. Dang it, this is all dry, hard packed. Outside report. LT, we're now headed back south towards the cemetery on the far end of the construction site. Oh boy, I can see. I do have some footprints over here. Right there where you're standing.
Okay, I played this already. I remember this. And remember when I told you guys about this audio? I'm not sure if you remember this. I'll let it play.
Yeah, leading right over here to the retaining pond. No shoes, just footprints. The shoes that Max went straight into the pond. He literally dove into it.
And now we believe is the canine, Pascal. And we heard about this early on in the investigation, which would, make some sense. There's a scent that they're following towards the retention pond. But my understanding is they drained the retention pond and found nothing here.
Yeah, that's what I've learned as well. I mean, I remember in the very beginning of this whole case, they were saying that no scent. There was no scent at all. Now we're suddenly hearing about footprints and a scent leading into this retention pond. But then they even...
And that's what you call rumors. I told you guys this. When I played that audio days ago, we heard it. I see some footprints. He says, what is it, shoe or footprints? He said footprints. And then the dog did get a scent. We didn't get this information. There was rumors of something negative saying that wasn't true. So people were actually spreading information that they thought was originally false but was true, but they were saying it was false. There was a hit. There was at the beginning, there was a hit. Turns out the rumors of that were true. Not people were saying that, oh, those are rumors. Well, that was true. Footprints, it was true. See, this is the difficult part of being a podcaster and especially me doing true crime investigation, because I have to not only follow up with the stories to tell you, but it's my responsibility to give you the correct information. I have to decipher that shit. I have to be like, guys, this is true. Guys, this is not. That's why I repeat myself and say, guys, everyone, I don't know. Everyone, I'm not too sure. Because look at that. That audio, we heard that days ago. And I was mind blown. I'm like, guys, they did get a hit. Chat, they did get a hit. Chat, it led up to a pond. Literally, imagine a dog guiding you to a pond that you drained after the hit. Turned up nothing. That's creepy. Let me tell you something. Dogs are reliable. I trust a dog more than a polygraph. Let me tell you that right now. I tell you that right now. But if my dog, and I see footprints and is leading to, that's weird. Double check that pond again.
Drained the pond. So what's going on here? What's the truth? Who's misleading who? And why are they withholding this information? Because I don't know which is the truth. And I think the public really wants to know. We, I think, deserve to know. The people that are out here volunteering time after time, day after day, looking for Sebastian, they deserve to know something that pertains to getting closer to finding Sebastian.
Now, you've spoken with Sebastian's father on your show several times. Let's take a listen to one of those interviews and discussions that you had involving this dog following some scent. I agree. And later on in the program, we're going to dig through some of the divorce documents, and you can tell that by reading those, you understand people get divorced for a reason and things are bad. But we had an experience, and maybe it was very unusual with Gabby Petito. Her parents both got remarried, and together that group was a force, and they were all on the same page, looking for Gabby desperately. That's not the case here, and it could have to do with the dynamics of the divorce, everything else. But at the end of the day, there's not a unified approach to the search, to looking, to trying to find what happened here. And that is troubling. From people you've spoken to in all of this, do you get a sense that the Proudfoots were getting some flack, and it could have been potentially dangerous for them to hang around, that people were looking at them the wrong way? And we know sometimes how these stories and cases can take on a life of their own, and you start to feel a little bit of the pressure.
Well, I will say this. I mean, I get it that they may be getting death threats. They may be getting some threats of some sort. There may be a lot of pressure where everybody's giving them the hard side eye. I definitely get that. But at the end of the day, the main common goal should be universal. The focus on finding Sebastian. I don't know about you, okay, but as a family man, as someone who cares for my loved ones, if ever someone I loved went missing, I don't care how much ridicule. If I became the town's pariah, I wouldn't care. I'd still show up and do everything I could to find my son, to find my daughter, to find my loved one. So optically, again, this is very, very weird.
It's counter to what people believe in their gut, and it's counter to what I've seen from other parents in the past. In all the stories, and unfortunately you've seen this before, where a child goes missing and you wonder how everyone reacts and acts in the aftermath. If the child is still missing and hasn't been found, Why would you ever stop looking? How
Absolutely.
could you ever stop looking? Where are you looking? And that's not happening here, and that's troubling for a lot of folks. But at the end of the day, there's a child still missing, and the child needs to be found. The child could be in danger. No one knows. If you're the ones in the home, if you're the ones in the home that he disappeared from, you know more than anyone about what could have happened here. And we're not necessarily seeing that. Go ahead.
If it's okay, one thing that I've realized about the Petito Schmidt family, regardless of their differences, they became a united front. They came together for the common goal of trying to find Gabby Petito and get justice for Gabby. We're not seeing this here. And what breaks my heart is that it should be a unified front. They all should be banding together, putting aside their differences and looking at the common goal.
That's exactly what I said 2 weeks ago, literally. I concur. I told people, and everybody, and I told you, I said, guys, don't make this. This is not the Sebastian. Let me tell you something. This case is not called what, ladies and gentlemen? This case is not called the Chris Proudfoot missing case, the Katie Proudfoot case. I get it. You want to find swift justice, but let me tell you something. Even if somebody is capable of being part of his disappearance in some way or some fashion, let's say that it is Chris that you guys think, or it is Katie that you guys think, they're not going anywhere. They're not. I'm almost just like done talking about them. We could have figured that out, guys. I'm with you. I want to figure that out on if who did the disappearance. I mean, if he didn't run out by himself, then somebody is responsible. Let's say we find him deceased, God forbid. And ladies and gentlemen, let's make it about Sebastian Rogers' recovery. Sebastian Rogers gone missing. Let's find him. I want to get back to that. That's what I want to do. Let's focus on, hey, and let me tell you something. If he is alive, the boy's going to talk. The boy's going to talk.
Getting Sebastian home.
Absolutely. Pascal's going to stay with us. When we come back, we're going to take a closer look at Sebastian and bring in an expert, talk about some of the issues that we've uncovered that Sebastian was suffering from, how all of that could impact what happened to this 15-year-old. Plus, coming up next hour. In Oakland County.
Whew. Guys, thank you so much for watching this with me, guys. I appreciate it. YouTube, good job. 600 likes, YouTube. I'm loving it. If you're brand new to YouTube, hit the sub button, hit the like button. I would appreciate it very, very much. My name is Nove. Welcome to Novecity True Crime Podcast. This podcast is different because I let freedom of speech happen in my chat. You can talk, you can do whatever you want. Just play nice and bring only the facts. I'm big on facts. Big on facts. Please make sure you put speculation, allegedly, under your comments or whatever you wish to say, okay? This is about finding Sebastian, trying to solve a case. If you feel like it's investigation, it is. It absolutely is. YouTube, Facebook. Yes, Facebook's. Apologies. Facebook, we got over 400 people, but only 70 shares. Yikes. Facebook, come on, Facebook. What's going on, guys? Hit that share button for me. I would appreciate that very much. Let's keep pushing.
My son was missing, and I just started watching body language, listening to words coming out. Did I form an opinion? Yeah, I formed an opinion. I am only human. That again, once again, my son, something has happened to my son under her watch. And once again, she wasn't being an adult. She wasn't being a parent taking care of an autistic child.
That there are problems. It's obvious that there are problems here between Seth and Katie. That's why they got divorced. Now, they have a child together, a child with autism, and trying to understand these dynamics and how that could impact what happened to Sebastian and why he would suddenly vanish for whatever reason that it could impact. We dove into the divorce documents between Katie and Seth because sometimes you go in there, you can pull out information that may very well shed some more light on this case and Sebastian himself. Take a look on the screen here. In those divorce documents, our son suffers from a rare condition called 6q27 chromosomal deletion syndrome. Among the symptoms he suffers from are incidents of acting out, where he hits and bites himself out of frustration. He's been known to throw himself to the ground during these incidents.
So if somebody actually took him, he would have acted out. Correct, chat? Acting out, where he hits and bites himself out of frustration. The mother would have heard him, at least something outside. He has been known to throw himself to the ground during these incidents. Mothers and fathers in the chat, if you have an autistic son, right? And I know everyone is different. If your autistic son does this, only if your autistic son or daughter does this. I'm talking to the people they do this. Are they runners? Yes or no? Be honest. Please just be honest and be thorough. I'm talking to the people whose autistic child does this only. Are they runners? I want to know the answer to that.
So what exactly is this 6q27? How could that impact a child? How could that impact a teenager who's 15 years old? We're going to dig into that right now. Still with me, podcaster Pascal Bobuff, and also joining us tonight in Los Angeles, California, clinical and forensic neuropsychologist, associate professor at Pepperdine University, and author of The New Rules of Attachment. Dr. Judy Ho is with us. Thank you so much. Dr.
Judy who?
Judy Ho, let me ask you this. 6q27, what is that? What does that mean? And how could that impact a child and then a 15-year-old teenager and someone who's been a child of a divorce?
Well, Benny, 6q27 deletion syndrome is a genetic condition. It's very rare, and it's caused by the deletion of a small piece of chromosome 6. So the deletion can vary in size. We don't know more details. And also what we know about this syndrome is that it's somewhat heterogeneous in presentation. So just depending on how much it's affecting the person, they could display a number of different behavioral difficulties. We saw on that court document that you just showed, Vinny, some of the ones that are specific to Sebastian. But some of the more common ones are some developmental delays in some area of perhaps language or motor skills or even social skills. Sometimes these individuals have a mild intellectual disability and some cognitive issues. Oftentimes they have communication difficulties, social challenges, understanding feelings of another person and being able to interact back and forth. Sometimes they'll have difficulty with impulse control and managing their anger and more negative emotions. And there is some research that suggests there may be an increased risk of autism disorder. So they're not one-to-one, but there may be a slight risk amplified based on this particular deletion syndrome.
Now, also in these documents, they describe a specific incident. And again, this is from papers filed by Seth. On August 11th, 2016, I had told him that day that if he cleaned his room, he could go swimming. I asked him if his room was clean, and he replied that it wasn't. I told him he couldn't go swimming until it was clean. Sebastian reacted by flying into a rage, screaming and hitting himself, biting himself, and trying to throw himself on the floor. I reached out to catch him before his head hit the door frame. So Dr. Judy Ho, knowing this, knowing that he is a child with autism, you kind of put that together. Now he's 15 years old, going through those changes as well. He's in the middle of a situation where his mother and father don't really get along and don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. What are your thoughts about how all of that could play a role in why this child has vanished?
Well, Vinny, during the teenage years, we know that our young people are going through a number of different transitions. They're trying to figure out who they are, their identity, their place in life. They're grappling with issues of self-esteem and what they're going to do in the future. So that's already a stressful time for everyone. But now we have these additional stressors. Mom and dad possibly not getting along, trying to figure out, how to essentially exist in the middle as you're seeing potential co-parenting difficulties. Individuals, even if they're not communicating them directly, they're still feeling the pressure. They're still feeling the difficulties from these parental arguments. And so if we think of this time as a potentially very stressful time, an additionally stressful time for Sebastian, there could have been a number of other things that have come up. Maybe his emotion regulation difficulties were even getting more challenging in face of these stressors. And so I just think that there's so much more that we have to uncover, because there's way more than meets the eye. I heard your conversation with Pascal earlier, and there's just a lot of things that are not really making sense and not adding up. And it just kind of feels like some of the information, as we mentioned before, there was a CPS call to the primary residence of the mother and the stepfather. Now, why was it that CPS call? Why was biological father Seth not notified of that until later, finding out on podcasts? There's something here that we don't know about, and we have so much more to find out.
Pascal, in your conversations with Sebastian's dad, Seth, did this come up? Did he talk a lot about the stress between his family, between him and Katie, and issues of custody and where this child was going to stay, and whether or not there was something happening around this time, some sort of a change in that relationship?
Well, honestly, the conversations that we've had on the show, a lot of it has just been him saying, hey, as soon as school is over, Sebastian's coming over to stay with me, and then he'll be with me from that point on. So there hasn't really been much detail about any type of rift or any type of tension between the three of them or anything of that sort. So the only part that became a moment of tension was when he found out about the CPS being called after the belt incident on Sebastian. And he was like, I just didn't know about any of that. I just found out through the podcast, like we just said a second ago. And he was absolutely shocked. He obviously was very upset, very moved, very perturbed over that information. But honestly, as far as talking about the dynamics of the relationship in before Sebastian disappeared, he didn't say much. He was fairly diplomatic about that, to be completely honest.
Now, Sebastian's father told Nancy Grace in an interview posted on YouTube this week that Sebastian had expressed on several occasions that he did not want to return to the home he shared with his mother and stepfather. Let's take a listen.
He's on multiple occasions sat there and has told me he doesn't want to go back. And I've asked him, why don't you want to go back? And he wouldn't tell me. He didn't say why. He was just like, I just don't want to go back. And it's, at that point in time, I'm just like, okay, well, maybe it's the freedom that he gets at my house.
Dr. Judy Ho, there's lots of reasons why a 15-year-old may want to stay with one parent over the other for whatever reason. But if that same child now disappears, I think this is something that becomes much more significant.
That's exactly right, Vinny. At some point or another, between these mixed households, child's going to show a preference over living in one household for another. A lot of the reasons are not nefarious. It's just something that they're going through. But like you said, putting all of the pieces together, the CPS call, the child disappearing, some potentially strange behaviors from mother and stepfather. Again, everybody grieves differently. Everybody deals with stress differently. But I think a lot of people are saying, well, why are you not staying close? Why are you not doing something more active in the search? Even if you are afraid of the social pressures around you, isn't the biggest priority to try to find your son and make sure that he's okay. I think it's just there's more and more things now that are adding up, Vinny, that's causing us to question exactly what was going on in this household right before he disappeared.
And Pascal, the other thing is happening, the more that, and you said this off the top, right? The deeper you go into the interpersonal relationships and issues that the adults in Sebastian's life have, it just seems like there's much more potential for there to be a reason for him to disappear, whether he disappears voluntarily or whether something happened that made him disappear. It just seems that there's conflict and there are things happening in the lives of these three adults that somehow impacted this child, because he did not just vanish for no reason.
Absolutely. Obviously, as you could see, there's a lot going on, as you just said. There's a lot going on inside this family, this blended family, if you will. And there could be many possibilities of him running off because he couldn't stand bouncing back and forth like a tennis ball from one household to the other. There is a possibility of him liking staying with his father more than staying with the Proudfoots. That's a possibility as well. But I guess that's still, those are all questions that are still up in the air that I think we're all pleading for an answer on.
Yeah, it's the old news cliche, more questions than answers, but it continues. And all the questions are really come down to one question, like, where is Sebastian?
No major update there, just speculation, asking questions, same questions, and we want to know, where's Sebastian? I understand that. I get it. Here's what I can definitely pin out. We need to just focus on that. We need to focus on finding Sebastian more than talking about these parents. And it's that time, y'all. Either you're searching physically or you're searching online. You're doing the best you can. Because let me tell you something. If we can't find them, river, lake, pond, land, under stones, caves, wreckages, landfills, etc., etc., let me tell you this right now. Start looking into people's backyards or in their homes. Check those basements. I'm telling you that right now. You'd be very surprised. Check in crevices, small tight spaces. He's probably stuck. Check in any ditch, any cliff underneath. Deep, like I'm in deep waters, or look in chimneys. You have to look. You have to look. You know what you should do? Here's what, if I was there, I would definitely find what he ties to that he loves, enjoys doing, and then look there. Look there. What did he enjoy doing? What was his happy place? Go to his happy place. If you don't know what his happy place is, then damn, how can you call him your son? Respectfully. You know? Nana, I did miss one of your super chats, and I can't find it. I don't know why. I'm so sorry, Nana. Thank you for your super chat, though, but I cannot find it. Sandra Cruz with the 499 says, look at that beautiful house. A lot of people are living in dream and end up doing dumb shit. Pisses me off. Yo, hey, people block their blessings, or they don't block them. They destroy them. Listen, let me tell you something. Nobody's running out of my house. That's my house. I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to keep it a buck. I have nothing to hide, but I'm not running out of my house. It's my house. I pay my house. I pay my bills. You don't pay my bills, bro. Get out of here. If they just hit him, then they're still going to jail. That's only if they can find that proof that they did that. They need to find proof. I mean, if he's alive and they have something to do with that, shoot, they done. That boy gonna speak. He gonna lie? He ain't gonna lie. But, you know, statistics, y'all, statistics. Danielle Mora says that's probably where the scratches and bite marks in Chris's arms come from. I did see that rumor. You know, those are just rumors. You know, I know you're looking at pictures and you're like, hey, those look like bite marks. Those are... I'm not going to sit here and say that Sebastian did make bite marks on him, or if those are bite marks, you know what I'm saying? What I can say is to have even parallel marks, it's uncommon that'll be bite marks. I understand if it's in a spot where it's here or like here, but whatever's here, and his arms are red, I'm not going to say Sebastian did it. You know, I don't know. And that interview was days later, wasn't it? Nah, I'm not going to sit here and say those are I'm very realistic here, all right? I don't want to create these theories, these false narratives and be like, oh, he has bite marks, he has scratch marks here. You need to think logically. It's the same arms, you know what I'm saying? His arms are red. I mean, the guy is on TV. You know, relax. Don't worry about it. I'm not kissing his ass. I'm not saying that, hey, you know, I'm making an excuse for him. It just doesn't, that wouldn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of his bite marks, the man had no right to do what he did. I mean, I think spanking an autistic kid is terrible. But I'm kind of still interested on what Chris was talking about.
Your family
with that.
lives.
This video got me. This video got me right here. This got me.
Listen up.
I just want to know what it was. That's all. Jessica with the 100 stars says, he wouldn't have acted out if someone took him and lied about his destination. Jessica, damn, you went hard there on Facebook. Damn, Jessica Gilman. Jessica Gilman, 100 stars says, think about it. How could a child orchestrate their own disappearance and not leave any evidence? No, I'm with you on that one. I like that comment. Literally, a whole kid would make mistakes, you know? Yeah, like leaving the window open. That makes sense. I like that, Jessica. You're thinking. I love big brain. Big brain. Big brain.
Chris Proudfoot told Seth, Sebastian Rogers' biological father, if people don't quit bothering me, I'm going to tell the truth about Sebastian.
Why not just tell the truth already? Why would Chris even say that?
About the really bad thing that he did.
Then just say it. Is it even relevant to the case?
Chris Proudfoot said. And then he also said, and if I do, everyone, the police, everyone will stop looking for this boy because that's how bad it is.
What is it?
What in the world is going on with this family?
Wait, what? Wait, what? All right, y'all. All right, it is 2.5 hours, guys. I am going to have to call it right now because I have to do P.O. box opening. This could be a TikTok spinning their own narrative just to get their viral video, says Lori. Lori, I am just like you. I'm very careful about what I watch, but people were telling me, no, it's true. Like this was said on a podcast. So kind of curious. What's in store for Thursday or tomorrow? Very curious. People say I think the video, Kimberly says I think the video could be clout. Possibly. I'm not too sure. Juanita says, no, I think he was taken elsewhere alive by someone. I mean, we're not finding him. I'll be surprised if he sees somebody's house. Just get out. Like I said, get a warrant. Get a warrant for all the residential areas surrounding that house. Get a warrant. Get a warrant. Get a warrant. Get a warrant. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Get a warrant. All right, guys. Sandwich, I saw that video. You talk about the timeline. Got it already. I already saw it. Way ahead of you, mama. All right, guys. I'm going to call it for here, ladies and gentlemen. So now that I'm calling it at the end of this podcast, do me a favor before we go. I'm not finished yet. I'm going to still be live for the P.O. box opening that's going to take place right now. All right? So if you came here to watch the Sebastian Rogers podcast in Novacity, or you were just curious about the channel, this is the end of it. Hit the like and share and follow button before you leave. I would appreciate it so much. So much. Sandwich like, okay. Yes, I saw it, mama. You don't worry about it. I saw that video. I saw it. I have my reasons why I didn't play it. There's reasons why I don't play certain things on my podcast. Some things are copyrighted, some things are not. You got to be careful. All right. Shout out to all my members at YouTube and Facebook. If you have that crown or that beautiful badge on Facebook, can I get some W's in the chat? Shout out to all my members for the big support. If you are green, you are mean. All right, guys. So thank you for hitting the sub and follow button on both Facebook and YouTube. That's the end of this true crime podcast talking about Sebastian Rogers. I hope that we are able to find him. I will do the best that I can to spend correct information to figure things out. And hopefully, we'll do the best that we can. Good luck, Sebastian. Hope you're still alive, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, P.O. Box opening. You guys are ready? You guys are ready? All right. Let me get the boxes. In the meantime, I tell people this all the time. Subscribe to my new YouTube channel. It's in. Oh, look, we hit 3,000 followers. Wow, everybody's actually subscribing. Good job, guys. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the new YouTube channel. Subscribe to the new YouTube channel. Subscribe. This is Nove After Hours, P.O. Box opening. We are done with the Sebastian Rogers case. If you're still here watching the P.O. Box opening, it's fine. You can stay, watch, relax. It's going to just take about 10, 15 minutes. And then that will be the end of this podcast. All right, guys? So please hit the follow button, subscribe, do what you got to do. But most importantly, follow the new YouTube channel. I can't. VOO YouTube channel. It's another YouTube channel. If you don't know where to get this at, you don't know how to get it, it's so super, ooper, duper, spectacular, ooper, duper, rooper, super, ooper easy. All you got to do is two things. It's the link that's at the bottom. I'm going to pin it on both YouTube and Facebook. Shout out to Keiko, Breezy, El Sneezy, Elemental Peasy. Can you please do that on Facebook? If you don't know how to click links or whatever, go to right here, Novesity, and then click right here. It's right here. Subscribe to my second channel. It's on the Novesity page on YouTube. It's right here. And click that, hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that ever so much. In the meantime, I'm going to let you stare at the page while I go get the boxes. I'll be back. Okay. Whoever sent this much packages, you're wild. What is up with y'all? Look at this. Y'all gonna make me do this? Look at this. Look. What is this? All right. Let's start off small real quick and let's make our way to the top. All right, so P.O. Box opening is basically you can send any package you like. It can be something fun, dumb, small, big, tall, or something that you like, something you make, you create, you design. It could be anything. You could send poop in a jar and send. Do not do that. I was joking. That was a joke. If you send poop in a jar, I'm going to vomit. Literally. What this is. P.O. Box opening is basically people who want to send packages because they love the show and they want to show off either their item or something they got for me or someone else, or they want to promote something or do anything. P.O. Box opening is about expressing yourself through a package. That's really what it is. Let's see what this is. Okay, we are opening up, and this is from, it says... What is this? Because you broke your pen, and so you won't do it again. Expect a mug in another box. Just a little something for all you do. Love and prayers for you. Amy Reeves in the chat. Amy. Oh, wait. Okay. Amy Reeves. Ooh, wee. What is this, Amy Reeves? What is this? Fantastic. What is this? Chat, what is this? What is this? Fast to car? Where's Amy Reeves in the chat right now? What? This is cool. Oh my God. Yo, this is so cool. Yo. You know how to shop for a man, huh? Yo, this is so good. Oh my God, where's Amy Reeves? Oh my God. Yo, thank you so much. Comes with more cutters. Man, Amy Reeves, where are you? Where's Amy Reeves? Oh man, you guys, yo, guys, thank you. Like so much from the bottom of my heart. Oh, wait, there's more. Wait, what? Oh, you gave me pens because I broke my pen. You remembered I broke my pen. I love when y'all pay attention. Yo, I know, yo, bro. I promise I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry, bro. This is such a cool gift. Oh my gosh, yo, you guys are absolutely incredible. That was the wrong one, but okay. Moving on. Can I, chat, is that okay with you? Amy Reeves too. Can I use this to open up the boxes here? Is that okay? Amy Reeves, I hope that's okay. Okay, next one. Let's see who this is. Let's open up right here. All right. All right, what is this? Please handle with care. Fragile. Oh, man. Somebody in the chat, guess right now what this is. I have no idea. Somebody in the chat, guess right now what this is. Fragile. Fragile. What is this? Can somebody... Dude, that's what it's for, says Debly. I know, I'm just being polite. My mom, it's just manners. Cup, mug. Yeah, Sam says you can say you gals. It's mostly gals. I guess you're right. Let me say ladies and gentlemen. Is that okay, Sam? Ooh. I love that. Ooh, gives me chills down the back of my crack. You guys are so smart. Who sent this? Who sent this? No, literally, who sent this? Oh. A nut life? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Wait a minute. Does that say what I think it does? Hey, yo! Hey, yo, what the fuck? Hey, yo! Pause. Who sent this? Who sent this? Can somebody tell me who sent this one? It's from Amy Reeves again? Mods, can you let me know who you know? Hey, nut life. Okay, you know what? This is nutty. It's a nugget, Nove. Oh, it's a nugget. It's a chicken nugget. It's a chicken nugget. Look, Nug Life. Oh Oh my God. It's a nug life. I thought it was nut. I wasn't even looking at this. I'm looking at the picture. I thought it was just a peanut. Like, don't look at this. I wasn't even reading it. Like, just look at this. That looks like a peanut. Nug life. I like this. I like this. This is nice. Amy, thank you so much. Read your card. I didn't see a card. No, there's no card. There wasn't no card in this one, chat. It was the original one with Amy Reeves. Expect a mug in another box. Yeah. Thank you so much. Amy, dude, that was great. Now I understand. I thought, like, I didn't know that mug was tied to yours. Amy, thank you. Amy, this, whoo, my friend. You know? This, yo, Amy, this is so, I love this. I love this. I love this. I'm set now when it comes to tools. Tools I'm good at. I'm good now. This completed me. Okay, this is from cool packaging. It has ice cream in it, by the way. Ice cream? Wait, what is this? Is that a straw? It's a straw. Oh, man, chat. Everybody guess what this is. Everybody, what is this? What is this? Is this a chicken strip? Holy chicken strip.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, what is this? Holy chicken strip.
Shut up, bitch.
Oh my God. Holy chicken strip. Where's... Who did this? Who did this? Who's responsible for this? Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? Holy chicken strip. Oh my God. This is clean. Oh, look at his foot. His little booties. This is clean. This is clean. This is clean. I like this. Who sent this? Anybody sent this? Anybody claim this? Please, please, who sent this? Who sent this? Nicole? Nicole Holder. Nicole Holder, was it you? Nicole. This is so clean. Oh, man. Don't put it in a dishwasher. Oh, don't? Okay. Holy chicken strips. That was nice. And I just said it. Ah. Thank you, Breezy. Okay, this one, I have no idea what this is. So, I mean, I don't know any of these, so. Like, I don't have an idea of what it is. Somebody guess something. Okay. Chat, like, oh, this is big, man. Oops. What the heck is this? Ah. for all your hard work and dedication. You are literally the highlight of my day. From April, I never could see Lafferty. April Lafferty in the chat. It's a blow up doll? April Lafferty in the chat. Where's April Lafferty? Where is April Lafferty? What is this? Chat, what is this? Can somebody guess? What is this? What is this? Can anybody guess? Melly with the 2. She says, me, you, boxing ring, ASAP. Oh, Melly, you'll explode. You wouldn't survive. What are you, like 5'4"? Jesus Christ. What is this? What? What is this? What? Chat, no, for real. What is this? Thank you, Melly, for the super chat, by the way. Appreciate you, Melly Belly. No, seriously, what is this? No priority envelope? It arrived last Wednesday, says Nana Lovely. Oh, I didn't get that. Priority envelope. I didn't get an envelope, Nana. No, I didn't get none. I'm so sorry. What? When did it arrive? Wednesday? What is this? Is this a fur coat? You got me. You want to put me in a fur coat? What is this? Is this goose? Geese? What is happening? What is this? This looks pretty cool, though. It's a shoe. It's a shoe. Look, you put your foot. It's a shoe? It's a big ass shoe. Like a size 17. It's a foot massager. This is a foot massager? I thought this was like some big ass boot. Oh my gosh. April, where's April? April, I love this. Just making sure nobody put their feet in this shit, you know what I'm saying? This is so, guys, the amount of, like, you guys are incredible. Dude, guys, I don't deserve stuff like this. This, I don't deserve. What, should we try it? I mean, I knew it was some boot. I thought it was Hagrid from Harry Potter. You know Hagrid? You're a wizard, Harry. I thought it was his boot. But I was wrong. Mr. Potter, please, you must not go, Mr. Potter. I want to try this. I want to get involved. Chat, I want to get involved. Yeah. Let's go. Let's try this right now. Hold on. I want to try it right now. Right now. Let's go. Plug it in. There. Done. Plugging this in. Let's try it. Holy chicken strips. Imagine this, like, takes my foot and sucks it. Like, it just sucks my foot. Like, glup, glup, like, you know, like that. Oh. Okay, here he goes. You just turn this on and... It tickles. Oh. Yo. Oh, God. Slow down, girl. Damn. Damn. This is crazy. Oh, my God. It tickles. This is, damn. All right. I'm going to keep this. Yo, April, thank you. Thank you so much. Yo, this is crazy, bro. Yo, this is crazy. I love you all in the chat. Oh, Melly with the 2 super duper. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 2 super duper, Melly. We appreciate you. We love you, Melly Belly. Melly Belly Snelly. Okay, this is damn, this shit massaging. April, where's April? Where y'all? Foot massager and a warmer. It really is massaging. This is a Neo sign. Okay. Oh my God. This is OnlyFans? Psh, I'm glad y'all don't got my real OnlyFans. I don't want that. Trust me. All right, let's oh, okay. Let's open this up here. Okay, that's good. All right, let's continue. Damn, whatever's in here, they don't want this to come out. Area 51 locked down in this mouth. All right, here it is. All right, chat, there it is. Oh, this is cute. Okay, on air. Oh man, who sent this? This is oh. This on air. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on air. I should hang this up every now and then. What you think, chat? Like put it on the wall sometimes on certain days. What you guys think? Lachelle, thank you for the 100 stars. I appreciate that. I smell like Gucci, baby. You smell like what? That was random. Nana, do me a favor. Try to connect with one of the mods, and then we're gonna get you settled with that envelope you were talking about. This is nice. Who sent this? Can somebody claim this, please? If you sent this, I don't see where it says your name anywhere. Sometimes I miss it. I do heavily apologize. I don't see it. April, this massage is literally, if my foot had a butthole, it would be tickling it. This thing is footing. Foot massager is massaging it. This is amazing. I'm going to put this up. Thank you so much. I'm going to put that up. I would put it up now, but you don't want to see me turn that way and do all that and nail it. That's just going to take too much time, and the massage is working. Let's see. This is from, I don't know. It doesn't say who. Guys, if you ship something personally, leave a note inside or put your name in the box. I would love to know who this is. For real, I want to give you credit. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Like, oh, man. If I miss your comment saying that you sent it, don't get mad at me. It's a lot of comments. Melly says she smells like Gucci. Thank you for the super chat. Melly Belly Shelly. She smells like Gucci. You mean like the cologne Gucci? Like Gucci could mean like on, like you smell good. Like you Gucci. You feel me? It's another light. It's another light. See what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Does this? No way. It's stuck. No way. You know what's so crazy about you sending me this is that I'm having I have a light coming in. 2 names, actually. It says my name, no, but I have something like this coming in a few months. But you literally beat me to this. Who sent this? Can I know who? This is incredible. Who sent this? Who did this? Chat, do you see this? No, you're spoiled. Sandra, I don't deserve, Sandra, I promise you, I don't deserve this stuff. I don't, Sandra, I swear to God. This is incredible. This is incredible. Did I drop the paper? This is incredible. Who did this? Oh, smelly. Oh, she smelled like Gucci. Oh. Turn it on. Okay, let me stop the foot massager. Okay. I'll stop the foot massager. Oh my gosh, a foot massage. Woo, that foot massager got me spinning. Woo. All right, let's turn this one on. Dude, who sent this? Mods, do we know who sent this? Oh, Jackie. Wait, Jackie? Jackie? Where's Jackie? Where is Jackie? Jackie, you better comment right now. Jackie, if you don't... Jackie, if you better comment right now, Jackie. Jackie, Jack Dogs, Jack-a-lack. What the... Boamada. What is this? It's like a DMX, a DMX. Yo, where's Jackie? Jackie M in the chat, guys. Can we say thank you? Jackie is no slacky. All right, let's turn this on. God damn. Oh my God. I love this. Nah, this gotta stay on. This gotta stay on. Okay, yo, nah, this is wild. This is yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This gotta go somewhere. This is Jackie ain't slacky. Look at this. If I could, I'd put this on my forehead the whole day. Hi guys, welcome to the Vesti. Welcome to the. Oh, wear like a chain. I could. Hey yo, check out my bling. You know what I'm saying? Looking mad fresh. Hey yo, what's good? Oh, you want? I'd be like, yo, ma, what's good, ma? How you doing? Oh, hey, daddy. I'm like, hey, what's good, ma? Oh, what's this? Oh, you know. Got this from a special somebody. You know, a little bling bling. You know what I'm saying? Got my little bling bling dangling. Let your chain hang low. Let it wobble. This is my chain, yo. You know. Oh, what does it say? Oh, baby, you don't know. It's called. It's French. It's French. It's called University. It's French. It's from France. You never heard of this? Oh, of course. It's unique. It's unique, baby. You know. Oh, baby. Oh, Flavor Flav has a clock, but this has no time. You can't tell time. It's French. University. This is, you know. It's a chain, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is so cool. I love this so much. I want to have it. I just want to have it. Protective film. I want to hang this immediately. I am so thankful, guys. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh man. This is incredible, man. I'm having so much fun. Wow, this means a lot to me because, guys, like, I'm a lonely ass man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't care. I'm like completely alone. So like I told you guys, you're my family, you know, like we live every day. You guys are literally who I talk to every day. So it's like doing this and like being able to see the comments and talking to you and engaging with you and touching what you either delivered or you send for yourself. It's like, damn, like these people, like, you know, they watch, they engage, they dedicated, they take the time out of the day to engage with me. They send things, the love is like, I feel the love through me open. Like when I get this stuff like this, like if I get this and then when I'm doing this, like this action, like, damn, like it's like the love. It's corny. I understand that. It's corny. I felt that, but it's how I feel. And I can't, this, you know, love is really hard to explain because love is not something that's audible. It's not language. It's an emotion that is infinite. I can't explain this to you. I feel it. I feel the love, and I'm just happy. Like and I'm not talking on my ass when I say I don't deserve this. I don't. Yeah, this is a lot. You can ask my mods. Like I tell them, like, you know, I'm not really good at accepting gifts. I was always the man to be, yo, you do the work, you do the job, you provide, you do this, you have response, you do so much pressure as a man, and it's like me receiving this is like how do I give back? Like what can I do to give them back? So that's why I started off with merch. I started off with a second YouTube channel. Like I was like, you know what? Let them see the fun side of me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, yo guys, subscribe to this channel because we can talk more. I'm on here live. Like I'm not kidding. Look, I went live on this channel. Look at after the eclipse. I don't want nobody. You can't go green. You can't. Chatting. You can't. This was so vegan, fun. But like that will be happening in my future. Was so fun. Oh, okay. But basil. We ordered basil leaves. I knew that. We ate. I took that first bite. It was exciting. No problem. Sorry about that. You know, I get emotional when I eat pizza. It's like I get to connect with you in a whole nother level. Like this is why hey yo, I was moving like that. Hey yo, pause. Hey yo.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Hey yo, hell no. We ain't watching that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this shit means a lot to me. Y'all don't, and like as a man, it's crazy. Like receiving this is wild, bro. Y'all don't. This is wild. Oh, there's a ticket in here. Wait, there's only one ticket. What is this? Good things come to those who open box. Okay. Oh. Bernie Ben sent a novicity light. Jackie sent the on air. Thank you. Thank you. Bernie Byrne, thank you. Jackie, yo. Oh man, thank you both. Thank you, Jackie and Byrne. Thank you. That was incredible. Best to believe, I'm gonna switch it out on different days. You know what I'm saying? One day I might have the Novacity light. One day I might have the on air. I love the on air. I love it, Jackie, Bernie. You guys are incredible. Can I not open this box? Okay, we got it. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We're opening it. I don't know who sent this. It came with one ticket. It's the gifting ticket wasn't in there. It's missing a ticket. No, guys, I didn't fall or nothing. Ah! Oh, that's heavy. That's not even tape. That's like, what is this? How is this? That's not even tape. What is this? It's like plastic metal. Okay, this is wild. What is this? What is this? What the? What is this? This shit is heavy. What is this? What does it say? Chat, what does it say? This is like, good things come to those who hustle. This means a lot to me. This speaks all my hard work so much. I have sacrificed a lot to be where I am today, even being homeless on the street. My favorite word is my favorite word is discipline. It's one of my favorite words. And next is hustle. You guys will never understand what I've been through, especially being homeless and to working this hard to have a YouTube channel that's growing and a Facebook with over 100,000 followers and getting 1,000 followers every 3 days. That's somebody's dream. And this is good things come to those who this means so much to me, man. I will not cry, bro. I am not going to cry, bro. This is crazy, bro. I don't know. When I read this, I just thought of like all my struggles, bro. Being alone, losing friends and family in ways that I can't tell you. Thank you for this so much. I don't know who sent this. Fuck, bro. Thank you. Damn, man. This is crazy, bro. Thank you for this. Appreciate that, man. This was great. This is crazy, man. It's my favorite color too, matte black. I love this so much. Why do I love this? I'm so grateful. Damn it, dude. I'm so grateful. Holy shit, dude. Thank you guys so much, man. Thank you. Dude, I'm like overwhelmed right now. I don't know. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you guys so much. This means a lot. Don't cry. I almost cried. I didn't cry. I definitely held that one in. We didn't cry. We didn't cry. Definitely held that one in. Thank you guys. Thank you so much, everyone. We work hard over here. We do. I don't know who sent that. I don't know. I don't know who sent that. I really don't know. But thank you so much. Never change. Bless your heart. Thank you, Mariella. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Jackie, that's right, Jackie. I will check. Yes, Jackie said check the Cash App. I will do that. Hold on. Okay. I don't know who sent that, but damn, bro. I gotta log in. Sorry about that. I don't really be on it that much. Hold on. Check the Cash App. Okay. Jackie with the Jackie. Y'all really gonna make it? Y'all really gonna give me in my feelings today, Jackie? You didn't have to do this, Jackie. Can I please return this? I had enough emotions, bro. Jackie with the honey bun. Jackie. Hit those honey buns for me, everybody in the chat. Everybody, Facebook, YouTube. You know what? If I have your permission, Jackie, everyone who sends super chats today, Jackie M over at YouTube with the honey bun, having fun. She said, for because you are Nove and you are so needed. Jackie, thank you so much. Jackie with the, look at all those honey buns. All right, guys, listen. I'm too overwhelmed right now. No more gifts, guys. No more anything. I'm good. Please, Jackie, thank you. Everyone who sent gifts to this amazing knife, to the pens, to the on-air sign, Jackie, the Novicity sign. Oh my gosh. To the foot massager. Put it in the collar. Oh my God, look at this. The chicken, only chicken strips. Look at him. He's like, hello, welcome to Novicity. How are you doing? I want to thank you so much for subscribing and liking and sharing the podcast. You are ever so welcome. Please tune in next time for the next podcast on El Novicity. Thank you so much. This is incredible. Jackie M. Jackie! Thank you guys so much for everything. I really am humble. I don't know what to say. I don't know how. Thank you. The nut mug. That's right. The nug life. Yo, check it. I said, yo, listen. I said, yo, check it. I said, yo, it's the nug life. You don't want to hear that rest of that music. You don't want to hear the rest of that music. Trust me. You don't want to hear it. It's bad. Guys, this was fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching and everything, guys. I love you. I better see you guys on the next podcast, all right? Breezy, thank you for the super chat, by the way, Breezy. Breezy's crazy. Thank you. Kathy for the 200 stars. Manin with the 200 stars over at Facebook Star. I got to do a Facebook giveaway. That's what I got to do. Whoever sends stars, definitely free merch. Don't worry about it. I know who gets free merch when it releases. I am missing a few people though, but I know Elizabeth. I know Mippy Flip. Joyce. Two other people that I can't say, and the giveaway was for Elizabeth. And there was two more people. I got to find out. So Facebook, I didn't forget about you. So my star senders, I got you. I also want to do, I think I want to do the raffle. Oh my gosh, the raffle. Oh, I forgot about the raffle. I didn't forget because the design is actually almost finished. Whoever sent raffle tickets, I got you. Don't worry about it. I clocked everyone's raffle tickets. I already know who put their raffle tickets in. I got you clocked. The design for that shirt is still in the process. He literally delivered the design, but it's not done yet. So, oh my gosh. All right. Who wants to see a little bit of the design? Who wants to see a little bit of the design? Who wants to see it? Oh my gosh. Who wants to see the tattiest bit of the design? All right, ready? I'm gonna show you like a tad bit. Watch this. Watch, it's coming. And whoop, that's it. It's coming, baby. It's coming. It's not finished though. It is not finished. It's not finished. Let's go, everybody. Everybody thank Jackie with the honey bun having fun. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Have a good night, everybody. It's 1 a.m. It's past your bedtime. Go to sleep right now or you all getting a spanking. You all gonna get if you don't go to sleep right now, I'm gonna go to sleep. You're grounded. Go to sleep. Everybody go to sleep. Everyone's grounded. Go to bed. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. I have a lot of work to do. I still got to work on the website. I got to talk to my graphic designers. I got to talk to my editor for Nove Cross. I got a lot of work to do. All right. Victoria, I'll take it. Oh my God, Victoria. Cookie. Goodbye. All right. All right, guys. Have a good night. Bye, everyone. Remember, like always, do good, die great. Until then, I'll see you on the next one.